turn looking dead. That right there is a severed head. Lurks and spin, they make a web. On the day we hail the dead, small little spiders crawl unseen, coming to you on Halloween. Carving lanterns for old Jack, bringing all the dead ones back. Was it worth the sweet you got? Paid with the soul the devil caught. Ghosts won't give you any sweets, only tricks and hide the treats. Hoping you dreamt you get a scare, now you're living in your worst nightmare.
Ready or not, here we come, and it's we as in just me today. Please let me know how my audio is because I didn't have anyone here to help me. Oh God, so apologies. My suitcase ate my microphone a little bit. Now it's off its stand, but I keep balancing it precariously. So I'm gonna stop touching it now. Yes, hello. Yeah, I'm Han Solo today. Thank you, Mars, for letting me know because I have no idea. Anyway, hello, welcome to the stream. Ignore this over here. Usually you wouldn't really be able to see it because you'd be focusing on the three other people, but just me today, folks. Steve, we knew was not going to be here because he is on a work trip, I believe. So he called in advance. This was supposed to be a Students and Shop Talk, and Wallace liked an Instagram post that I sent to her at 4:53, which is 3:53 Central Time. So I imagine she's asleep right now, doing that. So, and Devasia has had a hell week in Miami. So that's the tea. It's me. I took a shower for y'all yesterday, so be proud of me. Anyway, oh my God. I would, but we made like a small officially thing where we wouldn't have other co-hosts unless it's like a special event. So I don't know, maybe if I get desperate. Oh my God, finally the chat showed up. Damn it, YouTube. I'm sorry, hold on, I just got a notification from Instagram. Is it? Nope, it's just somebody liking my post, which you can also go like. I posted today. It's a little wrap today. It has a little wrap post. So anyway, you can go like that and scroll through it and all of that fun goodness. Let's see who is in the chat today. Hi, we also have a boo-boo here. It's actually technically I'm not solo. I have a Boo Bear, but he's trying to get under my desk, so I don't know if you'll see him yet. Sir, that's no, don't do that. Can you go lay down? We're trying to run a stream here. Do you not know? It's Wednesday, I told you. No. Thank you. Do not pull all the shit off my desk. Thank you. Oh. We may get a boo sighting. Got a boo butt. Oh, there he is. Sit down. You'll get a treat. Dance for me, monkey. Dance, monkey. There we go. You can see him better now. There he is. Mon petit chat blanc. Oh. Anyway, there we go. There's your entertainment for today. Mon petit chat blanc. Mon baby. Hello, Mars. I've been sitting here refreshing the Troublemaker page for like 20 minutes. Honestly, me too. I was like, no one made the stream yet, so I'm just gonna do this and pop on, and we're gonna do some work today. Today will be, I guess, a kitty work day. I wasn't here last week, so I want to make sure I got here that was this time of the week. Thank you. We appreciate that as people who obviously take attendance. Hi, Mullen. He's trying to leave. Yes, I'm solo like Han. Hi, Lynn. Oh my God, I feel like it's been forever. I haven't seen you in forever, Illy. Hello, Flora. Hi, Keiko. Hi, DW. Glad you're holding down the fort. Yep. Got to keep the streak alive. Katie saving the streak all by herself. She sure is, because this was not discussed ahead of time. Sorry. I'm just so popular on Instagram. No, the only reason I keep checking is because I want to make sure that like Wallace or Devasia is okay, because Devasia was supposed to get back last night at like 12:30. Like 12:30 is when her flight landed. So I'm like, ooh. Anyway, Keiko is writing on the fanfic. I want to reach 100K before Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay. So true. that is this weekend. I'm going to be participating. I'm on a stream with Grayson's Bookmark. It's at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I think that's all you need to know. But it's Saturday. I'm on Saturday. Did I say Saturday? I don't know. No one's here to tell me if I did or not. Well, you guys are. Thank you for being here with me. We're not actually alone, boo-boo. We have so many friends who are watching you. Keiko's at 78K. Oh my goodness. Wait, damn it. That's a lot of words. That's so many words. Sneakily pulling up the calculator app. That's a million. That's not correct. You're at 78K. That's 22,000 words in. Does it start Friday? Or does it start Saturday? Oh my goodness. Oh, those are some of my favorite fanfics though, where it's like so long. It's rare that I find a long fanfic that I like, but when I do, I devour her. I love her. That's super fun. 22,000 words. You can do it, Keiko. We're going to do a lot of work today because I have stuff to do. We'll talk about that in a minute, though. We're going to continue saying hi, people. Thank you, Mars. Already like the post. Super cute. Love the collage style. Thank you. There is a person on Instagram or on TikTok who I saw make a video of like how I make my carousels, my overlapping carousels. And so I basically just copied her because I have not a single original thought in my brain. Hi, Manuk. How are you doing? No, I see you doing that. No. My boss tricked me into doing work on my last 3 days of work by asking me to do an animation. He knows I genuinely enjoy those. Lol, what a dick. Well, at least you get to do something you enjoy, question mark. But yeah, sucky of him to do that. Hello, Wendy. Smart move. I don't know what it was, but it was what something was. Oh my God, hi, can we look at Wednesday and there'd be a stream today? Yes, Marta. Hi, Marta. Oh, I'm so glad you get to be here. I'm home for a sick day today, but I was about to do a thing where I work on something for an hour to assess whether I'm healthy enough to go back to work tomorrow. So I guess I'll be doing that during this month with you. I'm so glad to be the person here to help you through that and doing that with you. Hope you're feeling okay. I guess you're feeling better if you're able to like even think about going back to work. But I hope you feel okay. I don't know what's wrong with you, but I hope it zips out of there fast as possible. Mars was on the train last week. My train back from New England left at 10 a.m., so it ruined my chances I had of attending the stream. I know. I feel that. I attended the stream, like the very end of the stream from the airport, because I had to tell everyone about my harrowing experience at Logan Airport. And then I hopped on backstage and talked to them while I was waiting for my gate to waiting to board the plane. So it was a travel day for us both, us kindred spirits. Hello, good morning, Devin. There's so many streams today. Working up with Fran will lurk in lurk mode as I'm also streaming. Oh, yay! That is so much fun. Glad you're here anyway to lurk. We love having lurkers. If you're a lurker, Illy. Good morning, Jessica. Hi, Crystal. Oh, all the friends are here. I've missed you guys. I feel like I haven't spoken to you properly in a couple of weeks, which actually feels like decades because I feel like I've lived several decades in the last couple of weeks. Hi, Esty Huston. How are you doing today? Yes, binge reading. Oh, someone's doing something. I don't know what he's doing back there, but he does this a lot in the mornings. He's trying to enter the sunlight instead of being in my room. Hi, Emily. How are you doing? Good morning. Sorry if I told you everything about my boss would take an hour, but you wholeheartly agree he's a dick. You don't even have to tell me everything. You say he's a dick, I believe you. Because you know what? Because you know what I do? I believe women. Hello, Elena. How you doing today? Kirsten says today was supposed to be a reading day, but my aunt from very far away was in town, and I visited. Now I have people hangover. So fair, so fair. I fully know this feeling. That's what I'm trying to say. I also haven't had all of my coffee yet, so I was also running late this morning. So it's been a morning. Not as much for me as for other people within the troublemakers, but yeah, take it easy, chillax, watch some YouTube maybe. I love watching YouTube decompress. Marcia says, just a bit of a cold. Yesterday was really bad, but I've been mostly okay today, so I think going back to work tomorrow is probably fine. Oh, I'm so sorry, Martha. I hope you do well. I hope. Oh, no one made a stream. And Katie's the only one here who died. Where's your truth, Katie? Great question. I will. Long story short, I know where Stieg is. Stieg is on a work trip, and he pre-approved his PTO basically from the stream today. Devesha has had a hell several days from. She's trapped in Florida. She went to Florida, and basically she missed her flight, and her next flight got bumped, and then her flight got delayed. It's a whole mess. So she was supposedly supposed to get back at like 12:45 last night. Like her plane landed at 12:45 last night because that flight got delayed. So I don't actually know when she got home, and obviously she's asleep. And then Wallace liked my post at 3:57 Central Time. So I'm assuming she's also asleep and forgot that she was supposed to host an SNS today. So it's just me, just us today, just us girlies hanging out and boilies. So we're going to be doing some work stuff, which actually works better for me because I have a self-imposed deadline of something I want to get done. Maybe I'll talk about it after the sprint when we know that all the real ones are still here. It's a work day. It is a work day today. I got a lot of work to do. Let me see. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Oh, let's see. Nope. Just more people liking my Instagram post, which thank you all if you've gone to like my Instagram post. I love the engagement, and I think that's one of my favorite posts that I've ever made. But yes, also for everyone who has arrived late, I'm going to be on Grace and Bookmarks stream on Saturday. Yes, 10 p.m. Eastern time for the Storyteller's Hearth Weekend Relay. I'm so excited. Mara says this morning I'm working on getting my words in the Roll for Romance draft press per usual, but I'm close to finishing my edits on the Western book. So that's my afternoon activity. Yes, absolutely killing it. Absolute slay. Oh my God, it's Becca. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing, Becca? Illy, I miss you. Oh my God, I get to see you soon. As well as Jess. Oh my God, Jess, I love you. I'm so sorry for all the buzzing. Oh, a new follower. Hi, thank you. I'm sorry. Wow, damn, that I'm annoying. Do you ever just like start talking and you're like, wow, I am an annoying person, but it's okay. It's okay. I get to see you guys so soon. Everyone is doing stuff and I'm just trying to get out of bed. You're also 3 hours behind, Wendy. It's like 7:15 where you are, I assume. Anna asked me, give me your top 3 fave moments from your trip. Oh gosh, I think the entirety of New York was incredible. I loved it. It was like, I think meeting my editor. So I met my editor on 2 Wednesdays ago. I think Wallace's launch party and after party is definitely one. And I think my third one is probably just the town of Andover, which is, but it's so difficult because I love Newport. I basically love the whole thing. And that's what our SNS was going to be like a little post-mortem of the book tour. Anyway, everyone in Andover was so freaking nice. Like everyone was so sweet. We walked into like an apothecary and, everything was, they were super nice. I got a bunch of candles. I also bought, if you missed it, I bought 42 books on my book tour. My book tour on Wallace's book tour. I did not go on a book tour. I went on a book tour with her. Anyway, almost all of these books here are new, as well as from like here over, like all of those books are new. And look at what my mother got me. My mother made this for me and then it presented to me when I got home because she's a queen and icon. Isn't this so cute? And I can show it here because I know Steve will be upsetting that he's not in this photo. So I will be having her make one when we finally have the foursome, the core 4 together. But I thought this was cute. Hold please while I put this back up. So yeah, redid all of my shelves. Revelry is right there. And then, of course, Jasmine. Anyway, I don't know if that answers your question, but I'm going to be posting daily TikToks for the next 6 days of all of my vlogs. I actually just posted my first one where I finished my edits, which is from October 4th, I think. So we're a little late, but a little late better is better than not at all, because I really enjoyed making those TikToks, even though, yeah, it was a pain in the ass doing the voiceover, but it's fine. Let me see. Thank you. Cute. Oh, that's so sweet. I know it's cute. You're not knowing your problem. Thank you. I did vlogging. I'm going to be posting them on Instagram and TikTok. I did only vertical. Oh, you know what? I can do that. I think I can. I'll tell you what, after I have everything posted everywhere, I will put together in like a highlight reel YouTube video. And I will do that. Let me write that down actually. Oh, it's just Miranda. Miranda is awake, not at the stream, but texting me. Why is my mother calling me? God, doesn't she know I'm streaming alone? Hold, please. My mother says hi and she loves you all. Anyway, so sorry for that interlude. Would have been fine had I had another co-host, but yeah, just talk among yourself. Talk amongst yourselves is what I meant to say, and I didn't. Yes, I do a highlight reel. Let me see, what else did I miss up here? Mullen says, I've been in a small writing slump, but I finally started rewriting the start of The Art of Summoning Demons while on my train home, so I'm gonna try to write more during my last days of work. Oh, I'm so happy and excited because I loved the stuff that I read for Toused. So I love it. Also, I love that I'm solo and it's still 18 minutes and I still haven't done this brand. I did pull up a timer though. Chris says, I will say I love Sedan. She's like the only one I like. It was a last minute thing. So I was unprepared. Yeah, I feel that. It is, yeah, it's like you got to prepare mentally when you're going to see people. And then if people just like spring on you, you're like, oh. Flora says I should work on a job application, but I haven't done ages in any case, first up, I'll make some tea. Oh, very good idea. You can consider what you're going to do. Hi. Also, what job are you applying for? Look at this little pooch. I can't kiss you too hard because I'm wearing a little bit of lip oil and it would make you red again. Give you a red mark that took forever to get out of your fur. West Coast represent. Hi, Kelly. Can't add people on mobile, apparently. Yeah, it's really stupid. Tee. I know. I'm going to have fun. Kelly's going to be doing some beta reading this morning. Jessica's finally in episode 1 of Kill Me Kindly, and it's Kill Me Kindly, and it's going okay. I've been crocheting this morning. Sorry, someone's trying to eat my cords. I wonder who that could be. There's no mice in here. Only one very fluffy dog. It's Kill Me Kindly, and it's going okay. I've been crocheting this morning though, as usual. I love that. What are you crocheting? Can you tell us? Are you the one who's doing a blanket for your sister? I've been trying to keep up, but I've not been in the land of the living for. Actually, I've been too much in the land of the living. I've been in the land of the chronically online in a while. Please go lay down. Thank you. Bye. And also, are you writing a TV show or are you like a script? Wow, brunch with me doesn't make top 3. How rude. I also, this was so fun. Also, everyone, I met Jacob, Mars's partner. So I feel like I have ascended to a top tier. So have the Chaos Queens even met him in like IRL? In IRL. In real life. Oh God, sorry. Hi, Mrs. Eyeballs. I'm glad your trip went so well. Thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I will do a highlight reel. I'm gonna post them on Instagram. I think my first one's I'm gonna do this because I just recently realized that I can post those without them going on my main grid. So before I was really kind of picky about because I'm picky kind of about what goes on my main grid. A very specific aesthetic plan for it. But now that I can post them just on my real page. On my real page. Hey. Those tote bags don't belong to you. You don't have any tote bags. I didn't buy any of those for you. The sheer amount of tote bags I bought, insane. I should do a TikTok about that. Anyway. Okay. Oh my God, I'm gonna sneeze. Or not. Okay. Hey. Oi, you. Enough of that. That's enough out of you. Lynn is finally trying to fix my urban fantasy. Oh, yay. It's like pulling teeth. Well, if you want to talk about it, give us the lowdown. Maybe we can help you. Oh my God, doggo trying to open the blinds. Little cutie pie. Look at that tail wiggling. Look at that little face. What a cutie. That's a very fluffy doggo. He is very fluffy. He is so cute. Mr. Boo. Blue Bear. Mr. Blueberry Muffin. Oh my God. We have a Steeg in the chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel like I'm not so alone. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. How are you? How's your trip? How was your travel? What's the vibes? Matt, sir. I was fucking Madam. I'm gonna talk to Buddy too much. Go lay down, boo-boo. Go lay down, please. You have to lay down. You're gonna lay down as soon as I start a sprint. The Chaos Queens haven't met each other IRL, which is crazy since. No, actually, well. Sorry, I almost knocked my water, which is actually empty, but I thought it wasn't. That's what that gas was. Yeah, you literally live in 4 different countries. At least Devasia Wallace and I live in the same country, and then, yeah. Yeah, we met by proxy. I met Wallace, and I've met Wallace, and Mars has met Wallace. Therefore, me and Wallace have met. Nope. Therefore, me and Mars have left. Nope. Therefore, me and Mars have met. Did I just have a stroke? I think I did. Oh, okay. Pull us together, Catherine. We can do this. Jessica says, lol, I finished my sister's blanket and have a blanket for mother-in-law that I need to finish, but I'm working on a cardigan for myself. I've done a sweater and a witch hat for my kid in the meantime. Oh, cute. I love it. Sir. He's been kind of bad for being, since I've been away from him for so long. Oh, big yawn. Okay. We're going to get through. Okay. Let's keep going. We can do this. Yeah, this is hilarious. It's okay. It's okay that you, it's okay. It was me. My brain just like, I knew exactly what you were saying, but for some reason my mouth would not form the words correctly, as you literally witnessed. TK, you literally just told me what that acronym is. Oh my God. To kill me kindly. God damn it. Need file that away. Is an episodic for my Patreon. It's going to be 3 to 5K per episode. Oh, I love that. What's the premise of said episodic serial? Can you give us a little teaser? Oh my God, Casey! Hi, friends. Things have been crazy for me the last 2 years, and I pulled back a lot, but I wanted to get back into things I love, like close hanging out with y'all. I missed y'all. Oh my God. Hi, Casey. Hope everything's okay with you. We think about. We literally have just been. I feel like I was just talking about you with the Troublemakers a couple of weeks ago. We were like, "Where's Casey? We miss Casey. I hope she's okay. I hope she's doing okay." Yeah. think of you all the time. Oh my God, Casey, hi. I know we love you. We're so glad that you're back. And yeah, here's to having our little community with you. Oh, I know, Casey. Missed you, girly pop. Yeah, we're gonna get into a sprint. I also think it was funny. Wait, I've also met Katie by proxy too. Yeah, if you met Wallace, you've met me. Yeah, we've all met. We've all met her because of the travels. Becca says, I'm the idiot who went to London, didn't realize that Marta lived there. I'm still bummed about that. Well, Becca, it just looks like we're going to have to plan a trip to London. So everything's really good right now. Jason and I are actually in the process of packing to move to Colorado. Oh my God, where in Colorado? Question mark. Can I ask? Because I asked because Wallace now lives in Colorado. I don't know if you know that information, but Wallace lives in Boulder in Colorado. Oh my gosh, you could go see, you should chat with Wallace on Discord or something, and maybe you guys, if you wanted to, which I'm just saying, Wallace lives in Colorado as well. That's right. I'm pretty sure I was in Spain the week literally 10 of you met up in London. Oh my God, yeah, literally, you're following each other from Texas to Colorado. I don't blame you. Wouldn't want to live in Texas. Technically, I met Steve first. You did. I think makes. I mean, he is the European. Wow, I had another friend who just moved from Colorado to Texas. It seems to be a popular transition. Wow, that is crazy. That's funny. I wonder if there's like actual stats somewhere about that of like people moving from Texas to Colorado in droves. Jessica said it's Hades and Persephone but gay. My favorite thing. Kaladin, god of death, is told he needs to marry a human. He does not want that, but he follows through and is turned down by Etienne. Kaladin's father, Zeus' character, doesn't like that, so he offs Etienne's family, frames him, and forces him to hide in the underworld. With Kaladin trying to figure things out. Oh my God. Went from 0 to 60 in 0.3 seconds, and I love it. I am obsessed. Oh, I'm going to check that out. We need a little web chart of who's met who. Right? I agree. Okay. We're going to do present, share screen, hedge witch timer. There we go, because it's still October. There we go. We're going to do a quick 30 minutes. I'm going to try to get my life together. I'm going to try to put on some makeup, and I'm going to put myself together. Okay? You guys let me know what you're working on in the chat. And yeah, I will see you guys in 30 minutes. Good luck.
morning, everybody. I'm not sure. Oh, there she is.
Hi. Hello. Sorry.
Hi.
How you doing? How are you? Welcome to the stream.
I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much for messaging me on Instagram to summon me. I appreciate it.
I was like, hey, girl. You okay?
Yeah, I am recovering a little bit. Last night was my final big speaking event of my book tour. Sorry. Oh, and I don't know. Well, anyway, you want to know what's insane? The store had 150 copies and we sold out.
Oh my God. What do you mean?
Yeah, there were so many people there. There were so many people there.
People you knew or like random strangers?
A lot of people that we knew because it was my hometown. My hometown event. So there were a lot of people I knew. And a lot of people bought multiple copies so they could give to their friends and things.
Oh.
It was insane. I know, you guys. It's crazy. Yeah, it was insane. So my voice is a little shot and my energy is a little low today, and I apologize for that. Thank you, Marta. I really appreciate it. Also, I'm getting the message that I've got bad internet. I don't know if I'm coming across clear.
You're fine to me.
I am.
But I also probably have bad internet too. But you seem
okay.
You're fine to me.
But yeah, hi everybody. Sorry again that I was not even conscious for the start of this stream. It was technically supposed to be a Sprints and Shop Talk today. I think we're going to make things a little more casual, and especially because it's just me and Katie. The theme today is kind of a book tour post-mortem. I do technically still have one more book tour event that is on the 29th. That's in Boulder, but it's just a casual, it's not like a reading or a Q&A or anything like that. It's more of just a walk-in, and I'll be trying to entice the bookstore people with candy and try and make them come over and talk to me. Excuse me. So I'm kind of counting last night as the end of the formal book tour. And I thought, Katie was with me for
90% of it.
How many events did you come to? 5. Yeah, it's casual. Yeah, Katie was with me for a huge leg of the tour, all of the East Coast.
Yeah.
And so I figured it'd be a great day to just kind of update you guys on how it went and talk about it with Katie, because part of my secret operation on the book tour was to try and convince Katie to do a book tour too, because a couple of months ago she's adamant that she wouldn't do it. She's like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm just not that kind of person. No. You switched.
I was adamant. I'm not running my own book tour.
You switched your tune on it. No, you were like,
I always said that if they make me book tour, I will go to it.
Katie, that's what I'm saying. That is what you're saying now. But when I first brought it up, you were like, no, I'm not going to. Just the concept. Yeah. Just the concept of doing a book tour was overwhelming to you. But I feel
it still is, to be honest.
I know, but I feel like you were able to.
Here's the thing. I will do a book tour if your family comes with me to every stop.
Well, anyway, so let's get into the shop talk part of this, Sprints and Shop Talk.
Well, hold on. I want to. Oh, that's cute. Absolutely nothing. I will be putting that on the list. I have everybody who I know in the Philly, LA, obviously Colorado, Texas, even though I don't really want to be in Texas, but whatever. You guys live in Texas, so 30-month bet. Also, hold on. I wanted to tell. I remembered something.
Okay.
KC is back. And
hey,
you're never gonna guess. Stop eating that, sir. She's moving to Colorado.
Texas girlies departing,
exactly.
betraying the state, not betraying the state, evacuating.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. I just had another. Yeah, it's the transition to beat all transitions. Because to me, I feel like Colorado is Texas, but with, it's still got that Western cowboy culture, but it's got mountains. The temperature in Colorado now is what Texas was in like the 90s. So I'm feeling like I'm reliving my childhood. It's not boiling hot anymore. What that means for Colorado in 30 years. I don't know, but it's the climate's better, the mountain landscape's better.
The Texas.
This, I love this.
SDW. Yeah, the politics.
Yeah. So
I
anyway,
love this.
But
Wallace's mom new business, organizing Victoria.
honestly,
Thank you, Estelle.
yeah.
My bestie.
My other hero of my book tour was Estelle. Could
was
not
Estelle,
have done it
so.
without her. But anyway, so Katie, can I ask the question now? The first.
Yes. Sorry. Go ahead. Yes.
It's very simple. How are you feeling post tour?
I'm feeling great, actually. We talked about this, and I was telling somebody this. Maybe it was my mom or something. But anyway, it wasn't live because I've been live in a hot minute. But oh, and this is a shocker of all shockers. I didn't realize you'd be here. Hi. You're muted. Someone is silencing you. Hello? Are there aliens? Hi.
Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Ruh-roh.
What are you doing? I thought you weren't going to be here today.
I said I'd be home at 5. It is now currently 5 minutes past 5. So here I am.
Well,
Oh.
the Sprints and Shop Talk has started, and we're talking about the book tour.
Oh, okay. Then enjoy yourself.
No,
Bye.
no. Steve. I just
You
I
said,
see.
okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. He said he was going to be here. He said he was not going to be here.
He literally said he was not going to be at the stream. Yes,
He had
maybe he
pre-approved PTO.
Yeah. Unlike me, who just missed it. But you mentioned you were going to be at home at 5, but I did not interpret that as you were going to hop on the stream. Well, anyway, sorry.
Anyway,
Sorry.
I'm popping up like pink pimples.
I do
Go
feel
on.
like Devasha, now just for the bit, you also need to pop in for 30 seconds. Anyway.
Anyway, okay. So my answer is we were talking about this, and it was after our hour.
You're good. You can call it that.
Your
It was
Boston event.
Yeah, it was a team effort.
It was a team effort. After the Boston event.
Boston was such a magical night. I will never
so
get over
good.
Boston.
It was so great. So we had gone out to dinner at this really, really nice restaurant with the food was immaculate, with Wallace's cousin and his wife, or cousin, yeah. So whatever. Yeah. And we were walking back and we were talking about our projects. And I remember, I think we got back to the hotel or something, and we were talking and we were like, this is, not only are we not just girls manifesting anymore, like this is our careers, but I was like, this is like, I do not feel like, I feel like there's no place I'd rather be. Like this truly feels like what is supposed to be my career. Like I felt affirmed, validated in the fact that if I get to do this, touring, and going to places and meeting readers and, talking about my books and writing, if that is my whole life, if this 2 weeks that I spent doing the book tour is what the rest of my life looks like in chunks, I will be happy. I'll be more than happy. It realizing that my dream comes true and is exactly what I thought what it was supposed to be for me is so affirming.
Yeah.
And so I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, I feel your book tour almost made me feel like I was a real author. It almost really made me feel like very, not just validated in the fact that like this is my job, but also like made me feel like I actually was like, this is my career. Like, it's not just I'm a random girly with a dream on your book tour because you got a book deal before me, but like I got to talk to other booksellers and stuff, and I got to tell people about my book, occasionally. Wallace was very generous in bringing up the fact that I am going to be a debut author in June of 2025. And yeah, it was just so coming home, I feel like I have a renewed sense of like, I'm on the right path. And so that has been very, very nice for me after the book tour.
Yeah.
So, how are you feeling?
I'm very grateful. This would not have happened without my family insistence and without, your incredible willingness to be bossed around by me for 2 weeks straight. But I know exactly what you're talking about. I really do feel like the night in Boston really encapsulated, because we were walking home and we just were having that conversation. And I know exactly what you're talking about the feeling of validation of like, I'm a real author, because so often since we've known each other, we've done this thing where we're like, okay, imagine yourself in like 8 months and you have an agent, or what does that look like for you? What is that? And we're manifesting, but it's mainly just us playing pretend and playing fun. And we were walking and we were like, okay, if we were going to set a story in Boston, what would that look like? What's the aesthetic? And it just hit me. I was like, we're literally working right now. We're literally working right now. And it feels so fun. And on your, kind of on the exact train of thought that you were on, I know what it is to have a life goal and a live stream where then when I'm experiencing the reality of it, I'm like, oh, wait, God, maybe this isn't for me. Because when I wanted to be a scientist and I worked in a lab for 18 months and it just wasn't going well, and I was in charge of figuring out how to fix things, and I felt so out of my loop and anxious all the time. And I was like, wait, this thing that I've been training for, is this not what I'm meant to do? And that was really hard. But then having this, where even after a huge event where I spent an hour, 2 hours, doing a reading, doing a talk, and then doing a signing where I'm trying to give every single person in line like a moment so they feel special and I can thank them personally and have a chat with them. Like, as someone who, gets really tired by that sort of thing, even after what should have been arguably a very exhausting night, I still wanted to work with you. And it was like again, I cannot describe the magic of it, because it was this perfect October night. It was like an almost full moon. We were in a beautiful part of Boston, but there were still like glittering skyscrapers. We weren't surrounded by skyscrapers the way that you are in New York City, but they were off, like, sparkling on the distance. And it just was so incredibly affirming of that. If this is like, it's our actual career and it's what we're going to do with our lives, hopefully. And it was incredibly magical. I have, when I got back, so we did Boston, then we immediately flew to DC, and then literally we flew to DC the next morning and then had an event a couple hours later. And then the next morning got up early again, and I flew home to Dallas. And I did legitimately go goblin mode for probably 48 hours. Estelle can confirm. I was just like, I love my whole family. I was like, please do not talk to me. Please do not ask anything of me, even though I have literally spent the past couple weeks asking everything of all of you. I was like, I swear I will become human again. I just need time to recharge. And I felt so refreshed. I am having a dip again because I have been since done 2 more events. So I am a little out of it this morning, but yeah, even though it takes it out of me, I have been really enjoying myself.
Yeah. I think the thing is, like, I couldn't do this for 12 months a year. Like, I couldn't do this every single week.
Not at this pace.
Not at this pace.
Yeah.
But having chunks of time, like, was, and I was a little bit worried about my health, but honestly, my health has held up, which is so great for me. But but yeah, we got home. So whenever I go to Pittsburgh, my family and I, well, my dad's the kind of person where if you're going somewhere, he likes to find things to like go and do. And most of the time that revolves around eating. So like if there's a cool restaurant, he's going to it. He's like a bloodhound for a good restaurant.
Yeah, I love that.
He knows how to find them. He is a restaurant connoisseur. So every time he picks me up from Pittsburgh, we go to a local town that's outside of Pittsburgh by like 15 minutes, and it's a really, really cute, like picturesque little town. And so we went to a bakery there. We went to get pizza at this cool little place. And then we went to a bookstore and, drove around a little bit, got myself reacquainted with the, Pennsylvania leaves.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And I love Pennsylvania. Sorry to New England. I think Pennsylvania has better leaves. I won't lie to you. We're filming for a TikTok.
We're filming for a TikTok. Sorry.
Hi, TikTok, Ellie. Anyway, but then I came home and I unpacked all of the souvenirs and gave the souvenirs to my family.
Wait, do you want to give the people the name of the how many books? All right. I guess Devasia just spoiled it.
Well, I did tell them that I got 42 books and they're all over here.
Incredible.
In there, and I showed them the picture.
Wait, can I ask a question? That 42 are the literal like 10 copies of Adasm in that count for 42?
No.
So you bought 50 something books.
Okay, but in my defense, all but one Adasm.
You spent
one Adasm.
$1,000 on books.
Yes, and I would do it again. I would do it again, Boo. I would do it again. I would do it again and again.
Did you show that picture of us?
I did show it earlier. How cute we are, and the special edition in there. So, all of these books. If you missed it, and then hiding behind the sneaky photo of us. Which here it is again. If you missed it,
that's Katie Devasia and me on my launch party in New York.
On my launch day, I didn't tell them that story yet.
Oh,
and then all of these here are also new books, but. In my defense, 9 out of 10 Adasms were gifts.
I know.
Yeah.
You single-handedly put me on a list.
That's my goal. What else was my advance for?
Oh my God.
Actually, no. So that book was the book that I bought was 43 or 42. Sorry, that was 42 because we counted actually. Because I bought a book. Blind date with book. Anyway, you're 43 books. Katie's living the dream of a book collector. Here's what I kept telling everyone. Sold for platinum in the Janner household. Yeah. No, I literally do. My thing is that I am now a published author, or going to be a published author, and I got my advance, and my advance was for quite a lot of money.
A significant, should we say?
A significant
amount.
And so one of my duties I feel I have taken on voluntarily as one of those authors, as an author, is to support local bookstores and to support bookstores.
Yeah.
So every bookstore that we went to, whether it be a Barnes & Noble or an independent bookstore or whatever, I made it my mission to spend at least $100 at the bookstores, because I know $100 could mean a lot to those bookstores and stuff, and just selling product and buying their merch and stuff. Like I bought tote bags, I bought pens and stuff. So that is what my goal was, and I exceeded that goal by quite a bit. I did in fact spend over $100 at every single bookstore we went to. We went to like 5 or 6.
Yeah, literally. And what's crazy is like that in of itself also helped me, even in the bookstores where you weren't buying a copy of my book. Like that gave the bookstores, I did not leave a single bookstore without the bookstore owner profusely telling me to return for my next book. They were all like, please, like, come back again. This has been amazing. This has been incredible. I mean, the bookstore, and who knows, maybe they do that for all their authors. I felt special. But like the bookstore in New York City literally told me that our event was the highlight of their season, and then later told my uncle that they've never had such a successful author event. And I really think that is because my family, we are book lovers. So it's like, even if no one showed up, like we still needed a lucrative night for them.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, here's the reality. And I'm Oh, you know what? Here's a cue too. We're just gonna do all
Okay.
talk because it's just so casual. Okay.
And please bring your significantly spending right.
Well, but literally. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to video like a. Okay. So this is my next question, and this is a question that the audience can answer. Sorry, the first one was more directed just at Katie and me. But I really want an opinion on this. Should I make a video how-to style for like a book tour? Like basically where I'm like, this is not just, I will be making a vlog of the book tour. Don't worry, everybody. But I was also considering making this was the logistics of setting up the book tour. But the reason why I'm a little hesitant, because what I was about to say, first of all, is this book tour in terms of like financial like gain was a loss. Like, I mean, like think about it. Like I had so many people with me. We're paying for flights, we're paying for hotel rooms, food, transportation, rental cars, and then also all the books. Like, I don't know. I mean, okay, I definitely think New York and Boston, I sold more books than our party purchased, but definitely several nights I spent more money on books for myself than I would have made from the books that were sold. And there is a part of me that like the idea with that I would acknowledge this profusely in the video of like, I can't say as a debut author that I recommend a book tour in terms of the idea of like trying to make money, but I recommend it if you have the budget for it. I recommend it from the perspective of affirmation, right? Because I truly think there's so many people in my Slack, in the debut author 2024 Slack, that there's a whole channel for it basically where they get the post debut blues because they're like, wow, my debut day was so exciting. Everybody was congratulating me on Instagram. I had all these DMs, and then literally the next day it was crickets and nobody did anything. And it was like, suddenly my book was out in the world and nobody cared anymore. And I really feel like I have had 15 debut days in a row, right? It's Wednesday. My book came out 2 weeks ago, which is insane to me. It feels like, I mean, I don't want to be a hyperbolist and say it feels like a lifetime ago, but literally I was telling this to Katie and I was like, in the same way that the pandemic is a boundary in everybody's lives, my release is a boundary in my life. Like who I was out in Colorado 2.5 weeks ago with you, Katie, is a completely different version of myself than who I am now.
Same.
Well, not completely different. I'm still annoying as fuck, but like,
but you've had experiences that have changed who you are,
like
for the better.
But literally think about it, Katie. Remember how nervous I was before New York? Like shaking, my hand shaking. I had to I spent hours writing my remarks. I fully typed them out. And I read from the paper the entire time before I even started reading from my book, right? I was like trying to look up and be casual about it, but
you did well.
Thank you. But I was so nervous that day. Yesterday, I literally jotted down in my journal, handwritten, just vague points I wanted to cover in my little speech time. I think I looked at my journal once during my speech time before I got into my reading. I was not nervous at all, even though it was like a huge crowd. I mean, that's a 2-week change from being literally so nervous I should have taken a beta blocker, basically. Like, like literally I told you I got so nervous I got nauseous I was going to throw up and I needed a Zofran, right? Yeah. And then last night I was like I'm a professional. Like I can do this. This is fine. Like no nerves whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, that to me is wild. That is how inoculated I've become already against like doing. I mean, it still took its toll. Like I'm still exhausted after, but I'm not my exhaustion I feel today is different than the exhaustion I felt after New York because this is just the introverted exhaustion. There's no like adrenaline depletion because of being so scared. So anyway, wow, I really got off topic from the question itself, but my one like caveat of why I'm nervous to make a video like this is because I'm obviously coming from a place of incredible privilege. And
I think Selah brings up a good point or was it Selah? no, hold on. Well, let me just read through what people are saying. Yes, please. That'd be so cool. Yes. Martha says, interview your mom for it,
Oh
please.
my God, literally, she should make the video.
You should make the video. Literally, because oh my God, that'd be iconic. I love
Yeah.
your mom. Here's the thing. I love Wallace's mom. I loved her whole family. Obviously, I loved her dad. I loved her sisters and stuff. But her mom, an absolute icon and a legend. And
She really is.
absolutely love her so much. Do it. Do it. I will take any and all content from you, Wallace. Please give me the video. Yes, tell me everything. Oh, it was Devesha who said, sorry, Devesha. I feel like others can take what knowledge you give and apply it on a smaller scale, which I agree with. I think there is, being transparent about how much it cost, what it actually was, and the things that went into it, I think are really helpful because, I mean, I have never come across a video that talks about doing your own book tour. Like, I've only ever seen, like, Lizelle, I think she published by Bloomsbury. They were fun. I don't know, whoever her publisher is was funding her book tours. And so they're different that way. And like, it was just, I think it's really, I also think it'd be nice to like shout out how much your family did. Cause like your uncle did basically did the entirety of New York.
Well, because
did
that's
an incredible job.
Because
like,
that's the piece of advice I would want to give, right? Is like,
it's like pick places with family.
Places people, right? And you have a good support system because, like, for example, New York, Boston. Well, actually, Boston was an outlier. I literally I know people in Boston, but so many of the people I know in Boston ended up not being able to come. And I specifically had a friend who is part of a book club, and she was like, "I'm going to bring my whole book club," and we get there, and it's packed. The house is like, it is standing room only. And I go over to that friend and I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much for bringing your book club. This is incredible. And she's like, Wallace, I'm going to be so for real. Most of my book club flaked. I only know one person here. Like it was the bookstore in Boston. That was absolutely incredible. And, but for the most part, I mean, my family knows a ton of people in New York. We know a ton of people in Washington, D.C., obviously know a ton of people in Dallas. But like, for example, Newport, only 2 people showed up. Now, one of those people was Darling Desi, and no complaints from me. Thank you very much. And Newport, I just wanted to go back to Newport. So I really
I think that brings up a good, like, you can talk about the different types of book events too.
Right.
Like, you have a crazy event like New York and Boston where like so many people, and shouting out those bookstores and being like, this bookstore worked really well because they placed me next to the door, basically, of like anyone who came in saw we were having a book event and could come and sit down, which I think was really important for retaining people for the event. But then you have places like Newport where you can talk about, yes, it was literally 2 people in my family, but you got to have such an incredible conversation one-on-one, like literally it was like a book club meeting.
It was like a book club, like literary lovers meeting. We ended up
talking so good
about Jane Austen and Daphne du Maurier and had such a great like critical literary conversation. It was so fantastic. It was so fantastic.
And so I think, talking about those, there are different types of book events, and just because there's not many people at your book event doesn't mean it's not incredible.
Oh,
100%.
And that's what I'm saying by why I think I want to make this video, even for people who are like, I'm not sure it's worth it to do a book tour, right? Or not even to do a book tour, but just to do book events, because to me, that night was 100% worth it because even if it hadn't been Darling Desi, which Darling Desi just mathematically made it worth it because the amount of I'm almost at I know this is small potatoes, but for me it's a big deal. I'm almost at 1,000 Instagram subscribers or followers because I was at, just for context, before Newport, I think I was at like 700. Okay. And Darling Desi posted about me. And the
you guys, your selfie.
Yeah.
Your selfie.
And that's what, so from a lucrative element too, in general, that night was worth it. But even if it hadn't been Darling Desi in that context, but it had been the exact same conversation in terms of literary expression and discussion, that still would have been a great night for me because I really connected with readers and I understood what they were looking for and what they really particularly loved about the book. And so that helped me internalize what I should do next. And so, do the same or do different. And also yeah, I don't know where I was going with that statement. Just but
yeah.
here's the thing. This is again why I'm hesitating, because it's easy for me to be like, even if it's monetarily not worth it, you should still do it. But I understand that that's easy for me to say. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm a little hesitant about making a video like that, even though I do think that there is a vacuum on YouTube for it. I do think that it is a video people would enjoy and would actually potentially get benefit from. But I worry about being able to do it in a way basically without pissing people off. So
Well, I think honestly, the people who would be pissed off about it are the people who are going to be jealous that you did it anyway. Like, I think the
Well, but
pissing
I
off comes from a jealousy place of like, or and from a not good faith place. And I feel like just a lot of us on YouTube come from a good faith place. And I think you would be very good at giving, like, this is you being like, this is just my experience.
Yeah.
And here's what I did, and this is my experience. And if anything sparks you and you can maybe get it done, you can do this portion of it, like even if it's just one, like because a book tour, like someone has a debut book coming out, they could just do one event at their local, which would not cost them that much. They wouldn't have to travel, but giving them the experience of the expectation maybe of like, bring all your family, all your friends, like picking a place where you have those friends. Maybe they hadn't thought of that. Maybe maybe a debut author would be less nervous about having few people at an event because you talked about how wonderful it was to have an intimate one-on-one conversation with readers. Because I see that a lot on I saw this actually recently on Threads, where I think it was a picture book author had an event at a Barnes & Noble and like nobody showed up, and like talking about how disheartening that was for them. And I'm not trying to take away from their experience, but I think there's a lot of that kind of circulating on the internet, and that's a valid experience, and if they experience it, that's heartbreaking. But like, I think having that you could have an incredible experience, and here's how to help you potentially have an incredible book launch, a book tour kind of thing.
That's true. Steve, sorry, go for it.
Okay.
I just wanted to acknowledge this. I'm definitely going to make it a vlog. I have a whole vlog planned. Actually, though, if you've been watching my TikToks and Instagram, the vlog is going to be a little repetitive because I realized at a certain point I had forgotten to start doing horizontal filming. So I think the vlog style, and my goal is to get it up first week in November. We're going to see if that's possible, but which I love. Book tour vlog comes before the London vlog. I love a London vlog. Anyway, but my vlog is going to be my TikToks and then all the behind the scenes vertical posts that I've done or horizontal posts that I've done as well. So it'll be kind of repetitive if you've already watched my TikToks, but sorry. But I was thinking, I just think I do want to make a more condensed. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Stieg. Yes, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Because I do want to make a condensed sit down chatty video where I'm like, here's what I did. But I think I will make the title a how-to because that is better for engagement. But then I will start the video by being like, this is less of a how-to and more of a data point entry for you.
Right.
So anyway.
I think Mullen is true. Yeah. Uplifting people. Kay Wismer just had a Patreon post of a book con she went to and often does financial breakdowns, especially in self-pub. I think many people like that rundown. Yeah, especially from a traditional publishing standpoint.
Yeah.
Especially around supply, print costs, and merch. That's true. You did merch. You could talk about your smallest book club in the world.
Bookmark, yeah. Which about to be a massive success, Marta. We last night officially ran out of the cats. We are catless, but more cats have been ordered, so it's all good.
Well, I have Merlin. Hold on, I can show off. Because I have so many bookmarks. I probably half the reason you're run out of bookmarks. Here's Mr. Merlin.
Yeah, Mr. Merlin. Look how glossy
it says well met. And then I also have there's Power in Remembrance with the pumpkin and the rosemary. But this is how tiny the bookmarks are, by the way.
Did you not?
The size of my palm. I did not.
This is what's so funny to me is that the cauldrons are hands down my favorite. And they are like,
I forgot to grab one. I thought I grabbed one. It turns out I grabbed a second pumpkin.
Oh, fair enough.
So it was by accident.
I'll see you in a month. I'm going to bring merch for all the girly pops in Ohio. So, and Devasia, I'm also bringing you because my mom had extra. Devasia is going to get her own. Your magic purse. Look at this.
Oh my god, look at her. Honestly, talk about those in the video because
Oh
that
my-
was so good for marketing.
Yes. Literally, you guys,
Sold so many books.
the way that we would walk around town of every town we were in with this. And then Katie also had flyers that she was putting down. And so it happened multiple times where someone had seen a flyer and then we were walking around with these purses and they're like, what is that? I just saw something for that. And we were like, oh, that's so funny. But what's amazing is that I can literally pulled it up and people have taken pictures and this is all I need. This is the information because it's the title and it's my name. And obviously it's the cover of the book. And it's like it is literally perfect. It's both sides, made in USA out of recycled newspapers. How cool is that? Although this element is too much. My mom on the inside, it's my author book. On the inside.
I'm obsessed with. I love it.
That's too much for me, but I love it. Is this not incredible? And it's like the perfect size. I'm gonna do a TikTok about what's in my Adasm bag because this is the bag that I take with me to all the events where I have like a lot of the merch is in here. My annotated copy where I read from and my journal with my notes and some gifts from Shirley for my altar at my book stop. So, oh my God. And then this is from Selah. This has been a new edition.
Yes.
In DC, Selah gave us these emergency kits, and this has been so helpful. I needed a safety pin the other day, and I also put Zofran in here. So if I'm getting nauseous, I can pop a pill. Yeah, this has been the sleeper hit of the tour.
Yeah.
Actually, that's such a good point. I have to mention that. Yeah, Katie, when I'm doing, I might have to have you review my script and help and like have you be a collaborator on the script for the video because
Sure.
I'll forget stuff like that because it's all such a jumble in my head. So yeah, Marta, I was watching your video and could sense your anxiety about the cats, but the cats have been by
Everybody loves
far
them.
the favorite. Like I am out of cats and I ordered 50 of each pin and I think I still have like I probably have 30 of the cauldron left, which blows my mind because that's my favorite one. And then probably 20 of the pumpkin. So it's like, I just, people love cats. That's just what it is. And you did a great job. Yeah.
I don't know, girl. I didn't want to come up to you. You would have been enough, but thank you for because I got one too, and mine has little cherries on it. And
Yours is super cute.
I put hold on, let me make sure no numbers are showing. I use this as my wallet in the back of it's attached to my phone because I always have my phone everywhere with me.
Mm-hmm.
And this portion of it broke while we were on tour, so I did not have a little thing. So I started putting my cards in that little bag, and I knew where they were at all times, and it was great.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Okay, can I be so for real?
the new Birkin.
It truly is. You don't even understand. You do not even understand this. Because it's so good. It's so good.
So good.
So many people stop me and they're like, "I love your purse." I'm like, "Thanks, it's my book." Like it's so perfect.
It was perfect marketing. It was perfect marketing because you always have your purse on your bag and people would literally stop and like literally in places that were not book related.
Yeah.
Like in like coffee shops, cafes, restaurants. Like it was the hotel lobby.
Yeah.
Like it was incredible.
Yeah. Katie, can I be so for real?
Sorry. Burkini.
Oh, I love that. That's so good. That's so good.
You have to put that in your TikTok. That is your Burkini.
So good.
So good. Okay. Yes. Well,
I kind of don't want to do another sprint.
Okay.
So would you be up for if you have any questions or things you want to discuss about the book tour, we can do that next. Or we could do a Q&A of the audience because we've got 27 people here. I feel like we could get some good questions. If anybody has any questions about the book tour, put them in the chat and we can answer them for the next hour. Are you cool with that, Katie?
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
That sounds like fun.
Do you have any questions or like comments or thoughts? I'm going to just make a third banner.
Oh yeah.
Open Q&A. Add banner. There we go. All right.
Sorry. if we're gonna do this, I just have to quickly reschedule my reel because I needed to make something for it. But if we're doing, I prefer to do this. So,
Sorry.
oh, you're fine.
Mars, go get your water right now.
Yeah.
Go to the bathroom and go get water right now.
Okay, this one is not scheduled. So, yeah, there we go. So this one would be scheduled for later because I'm gonna make little grid things for it anyway. Because I'm gonna be posting all of the stuff, all of my vlogs from Colorado and from the book tour on Instagram as well as TikTok. Yeah. What conspiracy are we
Okay.
talking about? What's the
I-
conspiracy?
Okay, so I posted. Did you see my post in the Discord?
No.
Okay, so I said in the Cafe the Discord, I said if people who have the special edition of Unplugged Book Box could let me know if their signature looks normal or if it has a little additional flourish, because I think there's a conspiracy afoot. Because literally, okay, I think I signed, let's just go easy percentages. I think I signed 1,000 pages, okay? And I
Yeah.
definitely, if you go back and watch that stream that you and I did where I literally signed every page on stream, I really think I did at least 100 extra special flourishes, okay?
Okay.
Which means 10% should have a flourish, okay? I have now been witness to at least 20 of the special editions, and they've all been normal signatures. And so I think Unplugged was like, oh, we don't like these little flourishes she did, like when I drew pumpkins or I said Merlin says hi or something like that. So I think they tossed them and they just did my normal signature. So that's what I think the conspiracy is, you guys. That's what I think the conspiracy is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone come forward. If you have a fun
Yeah.
signature, please come forward. I know. God, I hope not.
I know, because like across my family, right? My family ordered like 10 copies. And I was like, surely among all of
Surely.
these, but nothing. And then I've been tagged on so many posts on Instagram of people flipping through the whole thing. I haven't seen it. Okay, but the chances that it doesn't show up after a certain sample size, Anna, is actually super small. Because it's 1 in 10 chances for each one. But like, right, if I looked at all 1,000 copies, it would be a 100% chance that I would see one of the specials, or I'd see all of the specials, right?
Yeah.
If I looked at 100 copies, the chances that one would be special is actually quite high. And so I think the fact that I've seen about 20 copies means that I feel like I should have seen a special one. It's not like it's not crazy where it's like, oh, it's a 60% chance I would have seen one. I feel like it's a 30% chance I should have seen one by now. So that's why I'm asking people to let me know. To let me know their specials if they have them.
Yeah. No. Well, Europeans do not have theirs yet. Oh, sorry, there's Boo Boo. It's somewhere across the Atlantic right now. For context, for anyone who did not, if you're a lurker and did not perchance purchase a special edition, this is the special edition. She is absolutely, yeah, I know, Boo Boo.
Unbelievable. She's
Unbelievable.
Yeah, if you did not get a chance to order a special edition, you can go to Unplugged Book Box and put yourself on a wait list, because if you put yourself on a wait list for it, they might talk to my publisher and get the rights to do another printing of it, which then would benefit me because I get paid every time they do a printing of it. So,
Yeah.
look at her.
It's so
If honestly, get her for no other reason than she literally is a Halloween art book. Like, Katie, open up that front page. You could just put that
Look at
on yourself as
the Merlin.
so freaking cute.
The Merlin on the corner.
You could put that. That's a Halloween decoration right there. You could just put
As
that,
is
display that.
The Goodwin Manor. The Goodwin Manor with, I did not count. Are there 31 pumpkins?
I didn't count either. Mars,
Oh my God, there's 30 because the
maybe-
Warty Devil is not on there.
Oh, that's cute, actually. That's
so
sweet.
cute.
I love that.
But there's the sprayed edges, and it's sprayed all the way around.
I want to do this because it's a related to what we're doing right now. So Marta, this was all Alcove. This was all my publisher. They have Alcove is a mid-size press, and I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a mid-size press. And their kind of big draw is that they have really good relationships with a lot of book clubs and things like that. So this was an Alcove move, and honestly, I don't think we could have had a better move done, because I just can't believe that's mine. Like
this is
that's literally my book. That's a book I wrote, and it is so
like all of these words
beautiful.
were written by Wallace Kinney, like,
and then edited by Katie Ann.
Oh, what I wanted to show was
yeah,
signature
like
Adazam.
I would often do a little pumpkin, or I would put a little arrow down to that cat, and I'd say Merlin says hi, or something like that. So
did you start with green or did you start with silver?
I started with green. Oh my gosh, who the hell knows? We could just go rewatch that stream. That was such a fun stream, by the way. For anybody who doesn't know, Katie Ann and I over on the Wallissimo channel did a 4-hour stream where literally we just sat and did basically a shop talk just like this. I felt like we stayed pretty on theme too. We were talking about writing, talking about work, and as I signed, it was so much fun. It got me through the signatures in one sitting. I really was procrastinating. Well, I wasn't procrastinating. I thought I was going to procrastinate. And I literally told my publisher, I was like, it's going to take me about a week to do this. And then I got it done in a single sitting. And my wrist killed me the next day. It hurt so bad. If I was going to do it again, I'd break it up into 2 sessions. But it was so fun. And that is such a fun stream. So if you want to go and watch it, go and watch it and let us know if I started with green or if I started with silver.
I think we switched back and forth, so I guess it's going to be hard to tell.
Yeah. Well, they're going to, and I tried to make sure, I mean, there are a couple, but I really tried to make sure not to sign if the pen was getting low. Like I wanted all the signatures to feel luscious, because I have a couple John Green books where you can tell his Sharpie was running out. And so it's like just a little patchy. And I'm like, you know.
Also, just for context for everyone, because I was showing this to Wallace the other day, this is taller and wider than the original Adazam. So, which I think is why it has a larger font, because I think the pages they're physically taller.
Which the font of the Alcove version is quite small. I will say that. Like if you're a little nearsighted, farsighted, it might be difficult to read.
The font is very small. My mother did in fact purchase another Adazam in Kindle version, so she could make it huge.
Sorry,
but she does own. We own multiple copies of Adazam. There's Adazams all over the house. My mom has put one on the table as like a decoration.
Well, that's what I love about her is both of them can be. I mean, the original cover of A Dark and Secret Magic, I think, is a perfect Halloween decoration just in of itself. And then I think pick a page on the special edition to display, because it's also beautiful.
It's so stunning. Like this is, sorry, I just dropped the actual Adazam. And then also, I don't know if I showed the inside of this.
Yeah.
The inside flaps of this, the inside.
And look at the 3 witch sisters in the forest. Is that not the cutest little detail?
Wait. Oh my God, I didn't see that.
You didn't see those? Oh yeah, they're so cute.
Oh my God, it's perfect because one has really long hair, which I imagine Miranda has really long hair. One has a bob and one has medium hair.
Yeah.
So it's literally the 3 sisters.
Girlies. It's the girlies.
And the little cottage. And oh my God. And
the Matthew pumpkin. The Matthew pumpkin.
Oh, you know.
I know.
No.
I know.
I dropped both copies of my Adazam.
Wow. No, it's okay. These are not precious antiquities.
She is precious to me. I'm never letting anyone like this. This is going to be on display forever. This is my favorite thing I've ever owned.
I am beyond honored about this.
Oh my God, that's so cute. Oh my God, shut up. That's so cute. Oh, I also have my little Kate bookmark that I got from
Kate. Kate Kavanaugh gave all the beta readers this crocheted pumpkin bookmark when we were in New York, and it was actually amazing. It was so incredible.
Which
I've had mine at every single one of my events. It makes me think of her every time.
she has posted, so has Becca. I'm gonna post those in the chat so you can put those on for your watch list.
Wait, Kate posted her vlog?
She did. I texted you about
Ending
it.
the stream right now.
Both Becca and Kate had posted their A Dazzling book launch
did Kate
videos
post? When did Kate post?
an hour ago.
Oh, okay, so it's not like it was yesterday. I missed it. Okay.
No.
I'm so excited.
Yes. Oh my God. Wait. There is.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Wait. Hold on a second. I haven't. Oh no. Something. No. But who's gonna eat it? There we go. Saved it. And it's orange.
Yeah. I know. She's the perfect book. Can we be so for real? Like, it
She is
doesn't even
everything
matter
to
what's
me.
inside her. She is just, she's just perfect.
She is so stunning. And you know what? There is a hole in my heart that cannot be filled because I tried to read a book the other day. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you know what it is.
Oh, I
was
know.
telling you.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
I'm not telling chat because I'm not going to be blasting this author on the internet.
That's fair.
But I was reading a Halloween themed book and it was just not it. And it did not fill the hole in my heart that Adasm has left.
I'm sorry. But also, I'm so honored. I think I said to you one of our mini late nights. Oh my gosh, Mars, I'm so excited. I think I said to you very late one night, I was like, oh my gosh, if I could be the kind of writer that when somebody's finished with the book, they actually like grieve that it's over. That's how I will know I've made it. And literally, we were flying to New York City and I got a message from my cousin. And she said, I want you to know that I finished your book last night. And I just sat on my bed. I was like, what am I supposed to do now that this is over? How am I supposed to go on? And I was like, thank you. That you just made my day. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get that nice shimmer effect. There you go. Perfect.
It keeps
Oh, it's right there. You're good. It's good. It's glowing.
No, it keeps. Yeah, and it keeps moving. Is it glowing now?
It's glowing. You're good.
Okay, we got it. There we go. Can't move it again.
I love this. Ew, Marta, how cute. Hold on. I'm gonna scroll up because I feel like we missed a million questions.
Also, hold on. I've been starring them. We're not doing a sprint, Miranda. I'm so sorry. We're
Who
just
wants to
chatting.
be sprint now? Who? Not me. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. She was beta reading for me and great for Hap. Who's? Not Katie immediately. I won't pass it online. Me immediately turned.
Okay. I think this is where the first Q&A began. Let me know if I'm wrong, Katie, but I think it is. So actually, this is an interesting thing, and I can go on and on about this. I had an amazing event in Denton, Texas on Sunday. First of all, Denton, Texas is real life Halloween town. Denton, Texas is the Salem of Texas, and I was not prepared for that. They do a 31 days of Halloween thing, but my sister and I went down there and their main street is decked out. They literally have a huge pumpkin in the center, like outside their city hall, just like Halloween Town does. Every store is decorated. There were people walking up and down the streets in like normal clothes, but also in costume. It was crazy. I was like, what is this? How did I never know about this? Turns out it's their first year doing it. And apparently the town just got really into it. And so it's become a big thing. And I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger every year. And I'm so here for this. But I was honored because they literally put me on their 31 Days of Halloween website, like as a thing that you could do is go and meet me. But there was also another author there. He's a cowboy Western author. He writes adult fiction, cowboy mysteries, and then he has a young adult series about Rowdy the cowboy, who's a young kid. And he anyway, he was super nice. His name is Chris Mullen. If you guys want to go check him out, he was so nice. And he told me, because I kind of made an off the cuff remark of like, I will be sad when the book tour is over, but I'll be happy for the rest. And he was like, oh yeah, no, it's not over. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you just need to be doing this. Like, this is like, he's like, it's great that you're doing like an official tour where it's all in quick succession of each other. But he's like, but authors, like, you should like twice a month at least, like on a weekend, do a thing at a book stop, do wherever you travel, just see if a bookstore wants to set up an event with you, kind of thing. So to answer your question, Marta, now that I know that this is my life now, and as you know, I go to London quite frequently, there will be a bookstore stop in London. I will let you guys know when I'm going to do one. I'll connect with, I actually have a really good friend who works in a bookstore in London, and I think I'll do it through her rather than like a Waterstones. But yeah, and honestly, I think I'll just kind of treat it as an AuthorTube meetup. So you and Mullen and anybody who wants to take a train to come on in to London
Or a plane.
or a plane. Honestly, Katie, if we do the dream where we go to all the slams to celebrate your book release, we could do a London tour and obviously have your event on one day, and then I could also do, or we could just do a combined event.
A joint event.
And come and only take a train once.
And if you want a backhand compliment book, you have to buy it at Dasm. Or if you
No.
want a Dasm, you have to buy a backhand compliment.
No, we won't do that to people because we're not going to make you do. You don't even need to buy a copy of my book because you guys all already have so many books. You can just come into the store and I'll meet you and sign books for you. Yeah, and honestly, maybe that's a better idea. Maybe instead of doing it with a bookstore, where like, because I know the UK is not the most hyped up on Halloween, so it's kind of unlikely people would just randomly come in of their own occurrence. But we could definitely do a meetup. I'd love to do a meetup. If Dasm is a drink, what would it be? I already know this answer because this drink is literally in the back of the book. It's one of the recipes, and it is an Ipswich mist, a London fog, but there is a shot of cinnamon as well as vanilla, like cinnamon syrup in it, as well as vanilla and a cinnamon stick. So London fog is Earl Grey tea that has been steeped in milk until the milk is frothing. And then normally there's a shot of vanilla syrup in it to sweeten it. But mine would have, if you don't want it too sweet, a little shot of the vanilla, half a shot of cinnamon. But the way I would make it is a full shot of each because I love my tea milks to be sweet. So that is what it is. It's an Ipswich mist as opposed to a London fog. Yeah. All right. So we've talked about the, oh my God. Yes, I should have said, yes, that was 100% a Miranda suggestion because the main love interest of a Dasm, I frequently reference him as smelling like cinnamon and rain. And obviously there's many a misty moment in a Dasm. So Miranda had the brilliant idea.
Of mists and magic, if you will.
All right. Casey says, what is the biggest thing you learned about yourself during your publishing/tours? Oh, Katie, do you want to answer this question? Did you
I feel like I already did.
learn anything about yourself? The validation moment.
Yeah, and I learned basically that this is in fact my dream, and I am in fact this is everything that I wanted and more. Like.
Yeah, you know what I learned? Well, it's not like I learned it. This was something I knew already, but it was like a really acknowledged moment was how much doing these Wednesday streams has helped me, because I really think the reason I have been doing very well at the author speaking events where I have to give a speak. Clearly I'm doing great. I have to give a speech, I have to do a reading, and then I have to do an audience or a moderated Q&A. And I really think the reason that I've been doing so decently at those is because we've been streaming for 4 years and having to build off bits with each other. Like I literally just pretend my moderator is a troublemaker, right? And I pretend I'm doing Prince and Chop Talk. So it's that has been one of the things I've learned is just how grateful I am for this community outside of what an amazing street team you all have been. Unrecruited, by the way. It was never required for you guys to go this hard. And still, you went so hard. I could not believe all the people who on release day were like, I requested for my library. I've done this. I've been telling people to buy it. I'm like, what? Like, I did no recruiting for a street team. And you guys were my most epic street team. I could not believe it. Yeah. Thank you, Miranda. So also a cinnamon stick, but also a shot of cinnamon. Okay, hold on. Where is the next? This is a lot of talking about the cover and the special edition. Did you star the next one, Katie?
There's this one. Any thoughts on what made some of the tour stops more successful than others? Seems like it was more than worth it, but anything you would do differently?
Oh, this is a layered answer. I would have started being really serious about TikTok back in April.
Okay.
Because it was crazy. Like literally when we were in Andover, someone showed up just because I posted on Instagram. I literally posted on Instagram the day before that I was going to be at the Andover bookstore. And then this person commented and she was like, oh, what time? And I'm like, oh, from, 1 to 3. And I don't know why I thought it was just someone on the internet being interested, like in general. But like, sometimes people comment like really not like at just really benign questions, even if it's not really relevant to them. And then that person showed up and was like, thanks for responding to me on Instagram. I could make it. And I was like, oh my God, like what? And I think that if I had been more serious about building my following on the interwebs, that some of my, well, I don't even say some of my, I really only had one event that was like low attendance, but that was such an incredible night that I am like a little loath to think of it being different, but I'm sure it would have been great no matter how many people showed up. Obviously, I would have been thrilled if tons of people showed up, just like I was thrilled in Boston, right? So, but then that's the other thing of the tour specifically. I would have tried to be better about not just posting my like day in the life videos, but advertising the stops I was going to, because a lot of times I would have forgotten to do so. And then someone who was going to that event or the bookstore themselves would have posted, oh, tonight is Walls Kinney. And then I would have to repost to my own story being like, oh yeah, like woo, come tonight if you're in town. But not everybody's on Instagram all the time, right? So they don't always see. And I've had several people, especially on my author Slack, I've had several authors reach out to me being like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you were in Newport. I live right there. I would have come. Or, oh, I would have come to the DC event. Or there was someone in Denton and they were like, oh, I wish I'd known. So that is my one thing, is that I am sad that I did not hold myself to a better release posting schedule. Like that should have been a bolder task for me that I would have needed your accountability for, where I should have scheduled these posts to go up, a reminder post that I was going to be in a certain place at a certain time. So
filing that away as information.
Yeah.
For me,
Katie, is there anything you would have done differently on the tour? Or
I just had a question of whether, I know obviously, like, would you have added more stops? Or were you happy with the amount?
No.
Okay.
No. I am at my limit. I mean, I was saying this to my family last night. I'm like, I literally get such a fabulous adrenaline rush. I am not over the tour. I'm not in a thing where I'm like, I want this to be over. I am trying. Every day, I feel like I am doing a really good job of soaking it all up and just being grateful every minute of the day, but I can feel the wear and tear. I mean, as you know, I got a migraine one day during our travel day, and I have had to have these crash recovery days. And I'm on tour for 3 weeks. Right. And there is this long stretch in Dallas where I'm only doing 2 days and I'm here or 2 events and I'm here for 2 weeks, but I'm so glad that I'm in one space for a week, because it was exhausting every day or every other day, packing, getting to the airport, club, bus, another
club. Literally. That's what the vibe was.
I was like, and it was a dream, and I'm so grateful I got to do it. But I think this is my limit. I really think I can commit to going hard for about a month, and then I would burn out. I know I'd burn out, and I don't want to get to a place where I am over it, where I'm like feeling like, oh, I can't believe I have an event tonight. I have not once felt that. It has, even on the days I've been nervous, I've been like, oh, like it's still so exciting. There's never been a feeling of resentment over any of my events. It's just been true excitement and gratitude. So I think if I got to a place, I think if this week had been the same pace as last week, where we did 3 different stops in 3 different states, I think I would be not good. I don't think I'd be doing okay.
Would you have extended your stay on any of the places we visited?
Like, you mean just to add buffer?
Or maybe to add like what you have, like maybe added another bookstore in. I know you couldn't for some of the places because they asked you not to, but if you could have, like, honestly, or would you have added more buffer to places?
From a selfish perspective, I do wish, like, like I would have liked to just hunker down in Massachusetts and do like stay in one hotel, but do drives out to all of the New England states, and just been there for a bigger chunk of the fall, because
Yeah.
we left right as peak was happening. And I was like, I think we are missing out on like some amazing fall stuff. And I do think that if we had committed to like all of October was for New England.
This October is for New England.
This October is for New England. This book is for October, which is for New England.
New England only.
Yeah. It would have been kind of fun because I would have had more down days in between the stops, and we could have gone apple picking. We could have gone to like a corn maze. We could have done all these fun things, and I would have really loved to have done those things with my sister. And I don't get me wrong. That day that we walked around Andover and it was like straight out of Gilmore Girls. It was so beautiful. Yeah. I'm so grateful for everything we did do. So I don't really have a regret around that. I would have loved to have done maybe 1 or 2 more October activities specifically so I could have done them with my sister. But I also know the pace we were going, I didn't have the energy for it. I couldn't, although, oh my gosh, yeah, that day in Andover where we sat in a coffee shop with my sister and the 3 of us were just brainstorming the whole day. That was magical. And then, oh my God, and then the freaking Northern Lights, that was crazy. Yeah. That was so cool. That was so magical too. So yeah, I really couldn't have asked for better, to be honest.
Next year, book tour, the reunion.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have seen you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Also, I think this is funny. Katie, is there anything you would have done differently about more books? Actually, this is... So I realized that 2 of the books that I bought are actually book 3s in a series. Oh, no. But they're standalone series.
Okay.
So it's okay. But...
How did that happen?
Well, okay. So I meant to... Let me see. Let me grab them. Which ones were they? Okay. They're romance books. Hello? Oh.
Oh my gosh, Wendy agrees with you. I haven't read anything since because nothing is the vibe. So yeah, I haven't moved on. Oh my gosh, Wendy.
Oh God. No.
Oh, Miranda, I'm understanding you now. Yeah, you're right. Now somebody wants to do a sprint. I want to do a sprint so I can watch Katie's vlog. That's incredible. Oh yeah, sorry, Casey. Yeah, it was on my website, but I'm not saying that as a like you should have been checking my website. It's more of a I really did not do anything to promote my book tour. I posted on my website and then I posted a vlog or a video where I went through all my stops, but I was at Patchouli Joe's and honestly, you should go. Honestly, there's still some signed copies there, Casey, if you want to go grab some. I think I signed 4 signed copies for them. So you could go. I don't know if they would have sold them yet. Give them a call. Give them a call. I don't know how far you are from Clinton, but yeah.
Yeah, so I bought the 3rd book in Hazel Beck's book series, which I wanted to support.
Hazel Beck Bedazzled, by the way, everybody.
That's why I wanted to buy this book and support her.
Yes, I appreciate
So
that.
I'm considering buying books 1 and 2 because they're Small Town, Big Magic, and Big Little Spells. And then this is Truly Magically Magical, which is a book 3. And then this is also a book 3, which is Werewolf's Guide to Seducing a Vampire.
Okay.
So I'm
But you're
considering
saying
the other ones.
but they're like individual series, so it's like couples within the books. Okay.
It is, yeah.
Also, Mullen, I believe it's called John Sandoz is the name of the bookstore. I think I forget. I always forget. No.
Mullen had a question.
Wait, no, hold on. I want to acknowledge this. How cool is that you guys go from running streams together to doing book tours together? That's so cute. I would love to make a scented candle. I did tell Unplugged because they used to do full book boxes, right? They used to do the book and then things that went with the book. And I said, I know you guys sometimes do a candle. And if you want to do one that's cinnamon and rain, I wouldn't complain. But I'm not saying it's just the book because literally they put their whole Unplugged into that. Like it could not. It's so incredible. And I would rather the resources have been dedicated towards making the book as impossibly beautiful as it is than creating all this extra merch for it. So I'm so beyond happy. Excellent, Elena. I will make a video when I'm also I'm like really committing that next fall. I think I'm going to do a round 2, maybe in September of this, but it's going to be the California to Pacific Northwest coastline, because I have just had so many people, literally so many people be like, please come to the Northwest or to the Pacific Northwest, please come to California. So California and PNW next fall, you guys. Author by birth, yapper by choice. That's hilarious.
Yep. You should make merch with that.
I
Maybe I should write that down as merch.
That's such a cute idea. Have there been any other questions? I don't know.
Yeah, Mullen had a question farther
Okay.
down. How did you plan what you would say, talk about? How did you research that? Besides reading the book, obviously.
I love that question. So Katie Ann spent all this time selecting sections for me to read in the book itself, and then I never once used them because every bookstore was like, oh yeah, just read from the first chapter. And that honestly makes sense because I'm a nobody author. Nobody's read my book yet. My book had just come out. A lot of authors, I think, go on book tours a couple months after the book comes out, and so people have read it and they want to go and hear the author speak about it, and so they can read from the middle. But yeah, everybody just wanted me to do the first chapter, so I just did the first chapter over and over and over again. But I did like different sections of the first chapter because the first chapter is too long to do in one sitting, and I made a video where I did it in one sitting. So but then so the first night I knew that was gonna be my like real speech, right? So I wanted to write my thanks to the Academy, etc. My editor and some people from Alcove were there, so I wanted to give them a shout out. I gave my parents a shout out, and we had Katie Ann, Devesha, Kate Kavanaugh, Becca C. Smith, Zara, and Madison Barnes at the event. And so I didn't know about Madison. That was
a shocker.
Life. You
So
guys,
shocking.
you guys, I'm walking upstairs. I walk up to the stairs where the author of it is going to be. And there's this beautiful girl in a trench coat. And she's holding my book and she goes, "Hi, Wallace." And I literally think it's one of my uncle's friends or it's someone I've met before. And so I kind of am a deer in a headlight moment because I'm like, I don't know. I've never seen this person's face in my life. I don't know what their name is. And she says, I forget exactly what she said, but it was something like, "My cousin Ben says hi," or like he would have come tonight. And I like, stopped functioning. It was insane. I immediately called Katie, who was getting onto a subway.
I was on a subway, and we were literally about to go underground. And Wallace calls me, and I answer, and I'm like, "Oh my God, what's wrong? Did something happen?" Blah blah blah. And she's like, "You're never gonna guess who's here. I could give you a million guesses, and you would never know." And I'm like, "Wallace, you have to tell me right now. I'm literally about to go underground, and this call's about to cut off, and I cannot wait any longer." And Kate has the whole thing on camera, so I don't know if she put it in her vlog.
Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, I'm so excited
because I was like, "Oh, Wallace is calling me," and Kate pulled out.
the icon that she is. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So
it was shocking to meet her. It was lovely. She is absolutely incredible. I love her so much. She was amazing.
Not believe it. I could not believe it. Anyway, so I knew though that there were going to be AuthorTubers there. So a big section of my remarks were about AuthorTube in the community and how special it was to me. And then I did this thing about sorry. I just saw Mars's question. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I did this little thing that I really wanted to acknowledge where back in 2019 when the Little Women came out from Greta Gerwig, I had seen this interview and I've tried to find it because I would love to do a TikTok sound to it, but I literally can't find it. But she was doing an interview and maybe it was the one where she's like for Variety or Vanity Fair where they're like going through how they directed a scene. I don't even know. But she talks about how she changed the ending of the movie where she gives you the way the book ends, but makes it very clear that that's just because Joe's publisher made her change her ending. And that's in a fictional setting. And the real ending of the movie is Joe watching her version of Little Women get printed off. And she had this great line where she said, so often we're told that a happy ending is girl gets boy, right? And she's like, I wanted to show girl gets book. And that's always sat in my soul of like, oh, that can be a woman's like the ultimate achievement is girl gets book rather than gets married or has kids or something like that. And I still want to get married. I still want to have kids. But to me, I wanted to acknowledge that night in New York City in front of all of my loved ones and friends and family that I was having my girl gets book moment. And it was incredible. So I knew I wanted to talk about that in New York. And then my sister literally, she's watching right now. She literally texted me. I think it's that interview. She literally just texted me an interview with Greta Gerwig, and I think my sister literally found the interview for me right now. That
Slay.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Estelle. Oh my God.
Estelle. That is iconic. But yeah, so the other remarks, it got easier with every time. I was so formal in New York. And then for Newport, I really just realized like I wanted to give a thank you to the bookstore, a thank you to the people who'd come, a talk about why we chose the stop for the book tour, talk about just really quickly, like little experiences we've been having on the book tour, and then give people a taste of what A Dasm was about, just in case they didn't know, give them the context. It was originally called This Book is for October. It was originally a gift for my sister. It was meant to be a Hallmark movie, but for Halloween instead of Christmas. That, I did a variation on all of those. And I never wanted to get so repetitive that my groupies who were following me around, as in my family and Katie Ann, would want to out from hearing everything over and over again. So I did write the remarks differently every time, but they covered the same scope of things. And it really got to a point where I was able to get it down pat about in the afternoon before the event. Like on the day of the event itself, I would write them down in my journal, review it about 3 to 4 times. And then, like I said last night, I think I checked my notebook once. Like I can get it off the cuff now at this point. And it's not the same speech over and over again. I just have the highlights of the things I know I want to say, and I can get it done. So
did you read the poem at Denton and Interrobang?
So Denton was just a casual meet and greet. It wasn't a seated event. I did not read the poem at Interrobang because so many people showed up. We were short on time, and I was doing a moderated Q&A, but then they also wanted me to do an audience Q&A. So I cut the poem reading down, and I just talked about my childhood growing up in Texas and what Halloween and Octobers were like for me here, because this is the place where I fell in love with Octobers and Halloween, right? No matter what the book is, like all of the nostalgia, even though the book takes place on the East Coast, all of the nostalgia that seeps its pages is for a Texas October, to be totally honest. So yeah, I really wanted to touch on that, and rather than reading the poem, so I cut that out. Yeah.
I did get, I'll be posting soon, but I got a video of us at Boston and you reading the poem and stuff. So I was just gonna pop that somewhere in some video form or another. I don't know where exactly. I'm a little behind. I'm a couple of weeks behind on posting videos. But
I'm 9 months behind if you count the London vlog. So
yeah, well, I don't know. But anyway, I've literally posted today. The TikTok that I posted today is me finishing my edits on October 4th. So
I liked it and I commented.
Thank you. Oh, lovely. I love this. Pacific Gate Coven Run.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
Should have done a page 99 test.
I think my page 99 is actually really good.
Ooh, shall I read it?
Yeah. Well, we don't need to read it. Will you just tell me what it is? Because I think I looked that up, but I was like, oh, cool. I think I passed the page 99 test with most people. Well, most inclined people who would be already inclined to pick up the book. But
it's literally chapter 11, Fright Fest.
Yeah, so I think that's a fun one.
Yeah, it literally is the description of the farm.
Yeah.
And
I think that's a great page 99, don't you?
I do. I love it. There it is. Take a screenshot. Just kidding. Font's too small. Buy the book.
I love that.
I know. I got Madison the icon. Madison Barnes.
I know, you guys. I know. Madison was like, I wasn't sure how, like, I figured Madison did not want her face on the internet. So in my TikTok of that day, I'm literally doing a pan around the room to show the whole crowd. And then I realized I can't do that because it'll show Madison. So you literally just see the table of the author tubers because it cuts off just at like Madison's hairline. So I was like, okay, well, that's fine. I swear there were lots of people at the after party. It was like totally crowded, but I didn't want to show Madison. Thanks, Mars. That means a lot to me.
You're so much capable, so much more than this box society has historically put us in. That would be what I expect my reaction to be if I ever met any of you. It would take forever to place you right at your face from.
Yeah, well, and you've seen
Yeah.
my face. I had never seen Madison before, and she approached me like we were
Yeah.
all friends, which we are.
Which we
which
are.
was so crazy. That was
Yeah.
what was insane. Is like, of course, it's Madison Barnes. It's this person that I have a friendship with, and literally had no idea what she looked like. It was like meeting a pen pal in real life, you know?
Yeah. No, it was yes, but Brian Barnes.
Yes.
Yeah,
crazy.
Grape was like, who's Madison? Is that like one of her sister's friends? And I was like, no, Ben Barnes' cousin. And Devasha's her eyes got humongous.
Yeah.
We had a question from Mars. It says, "Oh, Aq, I know you've got the Miss Against 6 books and Biagi set in this world, but will we ever see the famed Texan Hexens? That got a chuckle out of me every time they're mentioned in Adazam."
The Texan Hexens are my favorite little accident because
Yes.
anytime I wrote Hexen in my Word document, it would initially fix it to Texan, and it made me laugh, but it was annoying every time. And then I was like, yeah, these words are really similar. And then I was like, oh, you know what? It totally makes sense to me that they're in the same way that there's a matriarchal female-only coven on the East Coast. It makes total sense to me that there's a hyper masculinity, patriarchal, men only cowboy coven in Texas. Yep. So I don't know if I would ever write a Texan Hexen story, just because I'm not sure that's an aesthetic I am drawn to right now outside of for the lulz. But I would love to read fan fiction about the Texan Hexens. I would love to read fan fiction here. So
I need the cowboy coven so desperately.
Well, you're a cowboy author, Mars. Maybe you can do some author sanctioned fan fiction. You know, give your interpretation of the Adazam universe.
Someone's trying to leave. Someone's trying to.
Oh my gosh, Miranda, that's such a good idea. I should ask Chris Mullen to write me my Texan Hexen story. That's such a good. He did make a comment when we were, because so many people came to Denton because one of my ultimate hype women posted about it on Facebook and said that I was going to be there, and so many of her friends came to see me. And Chris Mullen made a note, and he was like, damn, maybe I should get into your genre. So this would be so good because then I feel like, yeah, well, I've got the book for you. No, but literally, I think that's another reason why I hesitate, because that does feel like the natural thing to me is that it would be a Killian romance, and that's not something that I have ever attempted to write, and I don't think it's something I would write well. So that's too much, you guys. So I would need somebody else to tackle that.
Maybe that's what I turn my cowboy western romance.
I don't know, Stieg. I mean, Stieg's right there. And he's writing cowboy fiction right now. So, Stieg, how would you feel about putting your hands in the Adazam universe?
I definitely have a teacher with that name, so I'm lolling. Just imagine you're talking to my AP year.
Wait, Miranda, that's crazy because he used to be a teacher, Chris Mullen. He used to be a teacher. Miranda, there's no way. Chris Mullen is the name of one of my best friend's brothers, so that's what I'm imagining. Well, you can look him up. I mean, he's got tons of books published.
He does. I can actually put his website on.
Miranda, I now need you to Google him immediately and tell me if it is your teacher. He is like in his 40s. It's not Mulan. It's Mullen. Thanks, Katie, for finding that.
Mm-hmm. Here's his about page, so you can go. Oh, it was in, not N.
Okay. Wow, that would have been insane.
That'd have been crazy. Oh my god. No, bitch.
I
don't know what the context of that is.
Sayla,
oh no, let me find it.
Oh, oops, sorry, Sayla.
So sorry, Sayla.
I love Mullen's comment. Y'all need to start a Facebook group like that one. Are we dating the same guy? Except is Chris Mullen the same guy? Sorry.
Oh, is it this Sayla? I think it might be the.
Madison?
Them? No. The bookstores that were like, we would prefer you not to have book events in a similar
Yes.
geographic location of a certain type.
Yeah, and I get it because basically
it's not this.
Oh,
I'll find it. Go ahead. You can
anyway,
explain this
so but yeah, basically the bookstores were like, we've had authors where they're doing two events too close to each other, literally both temporally and spatially, and so they split their audience, and it can make it less well attended. So I had some bookstores say, please don't schedule an event within 14 miles of us, which honestly, that was fine. That was easy to accommodate.
Oh, write a Mulan version of the Texan Hexen book. That's what. Write it as Mulan. That's what. No, bitch.
No, that was my concept. It was like, I love an idea of a girl who is like, I can be magic too, and it's about, the patriarchy and stuff like that. But
That's not super. Patriarchy is not cozy.
Well, but also Texas, to me, as we all know, I'm having a moment with Texas right now for the past couple of years, actually, where
I was like, is this moment different than previous moment, which was bad?
I find Texas cozy or inspiring. So I just don't know if I want to sit in it for a whole book, especially because redacted. Here was
the actual question Sayla had. How involved is your publisher with the tour? Did they give you advice on the tour stops, where to go, what to wear to do with the readings combo, or were they fully hands off?
Fully hands off, except for expressing their extreme appreciation for what I was doing. They were thrilled that I was doing a tour. Like I said, it's a mid-sized press. They don't have the budget to do the kind of tour that I did. Or they don't have the kind of budget to just give that to an author, right? So especially when I had all my friends and family following me around, right? So, and I should say, I'm sure they have the budget to do it for somebody. Like there's that author of The God's Time Forgot, who I'm an editor sibling with.
Kelsey Sheridan.
She's big enough on social media and TikTok that I bet you they might give her a budget for a bit of a tour. I don't know. I just know that I was not, and they were thrilled that I was doing it though. And I think I have no complaints about my publisher. They literally have been my ultimate cheerleaders. And
I mean, your editor, Melissa, brought one of her colleagues as well to the New York event. She came to the New York event.
Yeah. And I got to
go to Alcove.
I got to meet them all in New York City, and they were incredible. And I think that because they see, I'm just trying to talk really around some redacted. I have a good relationship with my publisher because they see I put effort in, and they match my energy, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So I think that they appreciate having an author who, even though maybe I could be better on social media, I think they appreciate. My editor literally told me, she was like, authors should be doing what you are doing, and we are so happy that you are doing this. So anyway, I'm dancing around some stuff right now, but I'm just gonna.
Ooh, redacted. Gotcha. I love that together. Set it in Denton, where they go hard in the paint for Halloween.
That's true.
Wait, is the redacted the stuff I know? Yes.
I can't remember. Oh, does Mars know?
Yes, you told Mars at brunch.
About all the redacted? Because there are two redacteds. There are two threads of redacted that then thread together.
I think you might have told them all of it. I'm hardly in the loop with things. I need to know if I'm in the loop on this. I think I'm using my context clues. Clues.
No, and I am actually allowed to talk about it vaguely now, but basically we had a foreign rights deal that just was banana pants bonkers huge. I literally, this is a fun note. I earned out before my publication day. I earned out months before my publication day. That foreign rights sale, I earned out again and again and again. I literally earned out
4 times.
Like 4 times over. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So it was just and that's what I was reacting to. And there's a lot more information in that email about the way my book is going to be marketed and stuff like that. It is going to be crazy, and I'm so excited. but that is the stuff that I'm not supposed to like talk too much about. But I can say that it was for a foreign rights deal that just was Banana Pants. Amazing. Yeah.
Let's fucking go. I know that's right. Yeah. I see your face, Wallace. Lol. I'm just trying to get more books in the Octoberverse.
Well, we'll see. I don't know about that, but we'll see.
Look, if we can get Piaggi,
I don't know if Piaggi is gonna happen. I don't even know if anything is gonna happen. We just gotta.
I want Piaggi so bad. You can't even possibly understand. Here's the thing. I've already fan cast for every book that we came up with. So way to bury the lead. I'm sorry. A what deal? What that was Banana Pants Crazy? Oh, a foreign
rights deal. So
a foreign version of the book.
Yeah, so a foreign language edition of the book.
I'll do Texan Hexen fanfic, not knowing anything about Texans or Hexans.
I love it.
There you go.
I love it. That'd be so fun to see.
I need Matthew Sister's book. Can I say what the
No. That's
the anagram?
What?
Not the.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Like-
give the plot, and I was like, that's on lockdown.
No. That not the anagram. What the fuck's it called? The whip title? I don't know.
Yeah, just yeah.
That one for everyone is we're affectionately calling it Hit 'em.
H-I. Wait.
No. H-T-H-M.
Wait. H-H-T-M.
No.
Yes.
H-T-H-M.
No.
H-T-T.
No, you're thinking of the actual movie. It is H.
Oh, yeah.
T-M.
No.
Yes.
H-T-H-M.
Katie, what do you think that first T is?
I'm literally going to write it in the private chat right now. Oh, okay. I just had the phrasing switch around.
Yeah, it's H-H-T-M, and we're calling it Hit 'em. Hit 'em.
Yeah. You can take me hard to go. Yeah, dyslexia really got me there.
Oh,
Hit 'em. Oh,
welcome back, my friend.
hello.
I guess, yeah, we're in open Q&A, so you're happy to be here. We're not. Oh,
Okay, goodbye. I love this. How to hex a man in 10 days.
You know what? Here is my sister being so mean to us. Okay, fine.
Oh. I don't think you can see it. Can you? Can
I
you
was like, and now Denisha's here to check the private chat too. That is so funny. Hi, Grape Fry. Welcome. Guys, can you believe it? We made it. It's a Core 4 stream. A Core
We
4
did
stream.
somehow. Oh my god. Hit him.
Yep. Okay, bye.
I don't even know if they can see the private chat because they've jumped in later than the
Oh, I don't know.
thing has popped up. So let me know if you actually got to see what it was.
Yeah. All right. Any other cues for us to A?
I don't know.
Mind your
I'm just
P's and Q's kindly.
I just think I would like to think. Oh yeah, we couldn't. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, should have been here. I just want to say thank you to Ms. Mo for having me on the book tour and allowing me to be so fucking annoying to her all the time and having a great time.
Such a savior.
Put it back. Get Stieg on here and maybe we will. If Stieg pops in, I'll put it in the chat.
Say hi to
In private chat.
Say hi to Vesha. Oh,
There we go. Okay.
say hi, both of you. Say hello.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hello.
Okay.
It's purgatory for 3 days.
I did my time in Azkaban.
Yes. In Miami Airport.
Miami Airport, yeah.
No, we cannot tell you. Not yet. Not yet. I came up with that one though. Hit 'em is a Katie original.
It was a one book deal. Any chance of doing right if first refusal for another in-world book? Oh, I don't know what this means.
Would I maybe the question is, would you go to more publishers with the second book, perhaps, if they refused?
Ooh, I am gonna Laura, put a pin in this question. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Not on stream, later.
Somewhere else. This is so funny. Wall's books wants to be on screen.
It's on screen. It could not be more on screen.
It could not be more on screen.
Real.
And it right of first refusal.
Guys, does anybody remember what my title is?
Oh my god, what book is this? What book are we talking about?
Is there anything to hit you over the head and let you know what the hell we're talking about? Also, there are 30 people here. Roll call. Because, hello? Normally we're at like a solid 22. Roll call right now.
Speaking of, since there's so many lurker, you have to pre-order my book if you would like to be a lurker. So I'm going to put that in the chat, and anyone who hasn't pre-ordered my book can do that discreetly from the comfort of your own home.
Grayson, hi.
A darkened secret, Ben Barnes, right?
Grayson has left comment previously.
She was
Wallace.
not a lurker.
Okay, so maybe I can say hello anyway. Maybe
Oh my
I
god,
can-
Lindsay Bucket!
Hi, Lindsay. Thanks for being here, Lindsay.
I love this. A bright and well-known mundanity.
Are people aware of Lindsay's new acquisition in her life, which is literally the most incredible turtle
So
I have ever seen?
he has Lewis vibes. Lewis the tardigrade vibes.
You're so right. Maybe that's why I love him so much. Anyway, Lindsay, you're making my every day when you show him. Or yeah, him. Yeah. It makes me so happy. Wow, hi. Thanks for doing roll call, everybody. Roll call
Feels like when you
I love it. I did roll call and one person left. That's so funny.
Oh my god, it's giving teacher taking attendance. I've commented but half lurking because I was washing the dishes during most of this. Leave the birds alone. We have JC. Hi, JC.
Hi, JC. Thanks for being here.
We have a question for Estelle. What was it like witnessing the Katie Wallace show in person for 2 weeks?
Ooh, yeah, Estelle, call in. Let us know.
Let us know how annoying I was.
I'm sure it
Also,
was exhausting because Estelle also had to do a crash goblin mode for 2 days. I would like that to be known that my sister literally took care of anything. If anything looked as if it was about to go remotely off kilter, my sister was like, don't even think about it. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of this. And I literally never had to think about it again. I don't know how she got it all done because there were some off kilter things that looked like they could be real bad things, but she literally got literally that should just be my how to run a book tour. And it's literally have my mom, have my sister. That's it. Like if you don't have those in your life, it's not going to happen, but that's not true. But Ingrid, our ultimate lurker who can't even lurker anymore because you comment frequently enough, but I love it. Like
we've lost 2 more people in the time that it took.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's for the author.
We're just for the new.
It's for the
bride. For the bride. To the bride.
To the bride. To the bride. To the revolution.
With my sister. Literally.
Oh my god.
I should have taken my sister at one point because she was the queen of the operation. I mean, everybody was. Like my mom, Katie Ann, both my sisters, my brother-in-law. Like one of my sisters and her husband literally are the reason our DC event. We sold out of our books in DC because my brother-in-law and my sister and my cousin who works at the Barnes Noble invited their friends and family, and it was just an incredible event, and I sold so many books that night. It was incredible. And that was the night I met Selah and Emily Rose, and it was so special. It was so
we had such a good conversation standing in that Barnes and Noble. Are your mom and sister available for hire? Asking for future reference. My mom and sisters would stress me out more.
No, honestly, that I think I don't want to diminish the amount of work that was done, but truly the biggest gift that Katie and my mom and my sisters gave me was the peace. Like I felt so at peace when I was with them. Even when things were going wrong, I felt like everything was going to be okay. And we were just having this incredible trip together. And it was such a peaceful experience, even though it was bus another club,
The
plane. Yeah.
But it was like the
Yeah.
easiest bus club plane I've ever been on in my life.
It was. And I am so excited to rest and play Baldur's Gate 3 on November 1st and 2nd, but I will also deeply grieve the end of this experience because it has truly been the top experience of my life.
I love this. We should rebrand the streams and call it "You Listen to Two Friends on the Train, Talk About People You Don't Know About as It Rains Outside." I should just download this and like mute, like put like a muffler on it, and then put rain, and then just repost it as us talking about the post store.
So good, actually. I think my voice is too modular, like modulates too much for that to be peaceful because I think those are really nice to listen to when it's almost monotone, but I have too many
we're not
outbursts. I have too many
Yeah, we
outbursts.
both are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, we talked about talked about us being neurodivergent and stuff like that, which was great. It was just lovely to, as known, people in this community are amazing and incredible. And I got to see Sayla's new hair.
Yeah, Sayla's new hair is iconic.
So beautiful. What if Madison Barnes is a lurker? She might be. She has a job, like a real job. Estelle calls in and says, "It was so much fun to see Wallace and Katie together, but I wish you could have been there the whole time too. Great.
Too great.
Katie was amazing, even though she got short early on."
That is so true. That's been a big point of topic. Katie, I'm sorry to make you feel seen, but you've been a topic of conversation frequently in our house in Texas, and that is one of the main points made is like how incredible you are. Despite having sprained your ankle, you were still game for like anything, and you just were always on top of it, never really complained, which I am a full believer that if your ankle is sprained, you have every right to complain, and you should, but you are still regarded as a hero amongst my family. So
Girl, how did you sprain your ankle?
I forgot they were here.
Our little peanut gallery at the bottom. So it happened in Andover. It was the day we had off, and so you guys went to go get ramen or udon noodles, I think.
Yes.
Udon.
Yeah.
And there was
Oh my
this
God,
little...
that
Was it good? Now you're like, I'm gonna order some udon. Okay, there she goes. I decided instead I wasn't hungry, so I went to the cutest jewelry store, which I bought some gifts for mon familia, and I also bought some things for me, and talked to the woman for like an hour and a half. She was like one of the nicest women I've ever met, one of the nicest people I've ever met in my whole life, and we talked for a while, and then so I bought some stuff, and then I was walking home, and the streets of Andover, if you ever go, are incredibly uneven and pockmarked and cobbly.
But beautiful. We're not
Lovely.
complaining about the state of the town. We're just saying it's got
the sidewalks.
Yeah.
The sidewalks are old.
Yeah.
Yeah, not super. They are what they are. And I was walking home or walking back to the hotel because the hotel we were staying at was super, super, super close to like the town. It was literally like a half a mile walk, and I had all my stuff. I'm walking back, and I see coming up in front of me there is a crevasse in the sidewalk, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna scoot to the side to the left to avoid that crevasse so I don't break my ankle, and step directly into another crevasse and twisted my ankle, like kind of that way, and hobbled the rest of the way back to the hotel. And I get back to the hotel, and it's like 5:30, and we were planning to go to a restaurant. And Wallace calls me, and I'm in my hotel room, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at my ankle like, oh my God. And she's like, Wallace luckily was like, okay, so we decided, we're really tired. We're just going to get some takeout and hang out in my room and watch Halloween movies.
That was such a fun night too.
So fun. We watched Beetlejuice, which is the first time I've ever seen it.
Yes, it was all of us together, and we were like laughing at how ridiculous it was and just binging on amazing food. Oh my gosh.
It was so delicious.
So
I was like, Wallace.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, go for it.
So I was like, great, Wallace, that's actually great, because I may have sprained my ankle when I was walking home from the jewelry store. And Wallace goes, what? What do you mean? What can I do for you? Ah! And so I hobble upstairs with my stuff, and she gets me ice, and they got me a Coke. We got such good food, and it was just like perfect. It was perfect.
But that was Was that not also the magic night between you and me and Estelle? That was the night.
Yes,
That
that
was
was the night
that
where
came out really sexual. We had a great creative brainstorming session.
energy. We had those moments that you dream of where suddenly someone says something and it's just a
Yes.
and
Yes.
this like actually like I get goosebumps right now thinking about it.
I do because that's incestuous, actually. Thank you.
A great creative flow, if you will.
Oh my gosh.
a great creative
It was
great
a
creative
fantastic,
Yeah,
fantastic creative
so-
flow. I literally said, I was like, what I'm really looking for is to have a eureka moment and where I'm just like overjoyed with the feeling of revelation. And it happened like 3 times that night. It was, wow, this
In
is
a row.
so bad.
Especially because we can't say what the eureka moments were.
Right. All in good time. All in good time, friends. Redacted.
This is so much very, very, very Game of Thrones of you. It's crevasse, not crevice. Tittle of your sex tape. 3 times. So funny.
I
And
know.
the Chandler
guys.
goes to platinum in the Kinney household. Full circle jerk.
Oh my god.
Mara says, dude, Newport, there's a cobblestone straight across to get to your hotel for brunch, and I would have died if not for my boyfriend. It was so uneven. I fell like 3 times. Yeah, Newport was also super. I literally, this was hilarious. I can tell everyone this story too. Is I don't know if you guys are watching Wallace's vlogs. She put a little clip of this, but we were leaving from Newport to go to Boston,
Yeah.
and I had to repack my suitcase. And I had bought so many books by this point that I could not get my suitcase closed. And I was so confident because I was like, no, I didn't buy that many books. It's really not that bad. I can fit them all into this bag, like this thing. So, well, first of all, I had to buy a new suitcase. Here she is right there. Because my old suitcase split because of all the shit that I had in it.
And
So I
for
had to go to
context,
Target.
this was in Colorado before the
Colorado.
before the tour began. Her suitcase was already splitting from
already splitting.
souvenirs.
So I went to Target and I bought one of these, and I also bought like a smaller rolly one that's like about. I can just show you. It's right here. I don't want to disturb the mood, but it's about this size for context. You know, it's like it's on the smaller size, but it's big enough. And that was the suitcase I was trying to fit all of the books into, and I could not. I closed it, and an accordion, and like literally the funniest thing that could have ever happened. It just went. Clunk. And it was so funny to me. Smaller size, but big enough. So anyway, I had to walk to, or actually I got a car. I filled up one of my tote bags, got a car to the UPS store, and shipped off about half the books that I had bought, and then I could buy new books, obviously. Duh, that was the main thing. And then I was walking back because it wasn't that far, and I went to get a coffee, and I was so close to absolutely eating shit on so many of those Newport sidewalks, but I was extra careful because I'd already done it once in Andover.
Yeah.
So it took me like twice as long to get back to the hotel, but I know what you mean, Mars, where it is Newport is also has really uneven.
But the way I want to write I have changed. You guys, Piaggi used to be set in Colorado. I am now 100% going to set it in Newport because I need an excuse to do an artist in residency there. And I'm not even kidding. Oh my God. Speaking of Katie.
Yes.
Like just a moment of like, we're no longer manifesting girlies. We are actually like, this is legit. I have discovered my sister, who name drop almost. Oh wait, she's my dedication, so everybody knows anyway. But
both of you want to know what her sister's name is.
And you said it once already, Wallace.
I know.
Once
Okay,
already.
leave me alone, guys.
Today.
Leave me alone. Today?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's Estelle.
Estelle and I were talking that there is now a thing, not now a thing. I have realized there is a thing called an exceptional talent visa, where if you are basically a published artist or a published author and stuff like that, you can get visas to live in foreign countries because you will add to their cultural economy, basically. I can get a 5-year visa to live in the UK. 5 years just because I'm a published author. Is that not the most insane thing? Like, from who cares about advances? Like, that is like, that's worth it. So yeah,
BRB moving to the UK
I know.
in June.
And like every visa, every country has something like that. So it's kind of, yeah. Lindsay, yeah, girl, yeah. Just FYI, the world
That pulled her out of
is your
lurking.
oyster, literally. Yeah, it's you know, I'm making plans. I love Colorado.
know-
I'm making plans.
I'm a Google bitch. Also, I love this. Well, all your family names and surnames are in the acknowledgements. You can't hide it anymore.
I know, it's true.
It's true.
I know I have to remember that. That's true. As is the common debate, I now have to acknowledge that even though I'm still a teeny tiny little nobody, I am technically legally a public figure, which makes me extremely uncomfortable, but it is what it is.
I love this so much. Creative Eureka moments better than sex? Yeah. Were you over the weight limit? I absolutely was. But your girl has significant advance money, so she paid for her first class and it didn't matter.
Yeah, the first class, your weight limit is 75 pounds. So
Yeah. So
And
it
they
was not
usually-
over that.
and usually even if you are over it, they're like not gonna be mean to you about it. So
I love
Lindsay! Yes! Let me know where you're going, girl. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, you, me, your husband, not being sexual about it. Cottage in England, holiday vibes. Holiday vibes.
And your husband. The threesome never ends. The threesome never
Lindsay
ends.
would have to leave her husband behind. That's what I was trying to say. It's you, me, inclusive, not exclusive. Writers, staycation, artist in residency, cottage in the British countryside. Let me know your thoughts. Your husband, my sister. That we each get our plus one.
Can I be Estelle's plus one? Oh. I want to go to Edinburgh.
Oh
so
yeah,
bad.
we were talking about.
Listening to Wallace talk is like that Pedro Pascal meme. I've come to the point where you should know this too. Oh, this is so funny. You're not making it better, Wallace.
Everybody, leave me alone. Oh.
And they were roommates.
This is the thing. I'm being willfully misunderstood.
Because it's hilarious. Okay. Oh my god, it's so funny. Also, this was girl, you were over the weight limit on your way. Speaking of that, that's why I didn't get first class to Colorado.
Yeah.
But if you want to stay in the British countryside, I want to join. I need an invitation. I will turn up at your doorstep unannounced.
Love
As
it.
it
And
should be.
Marta will find us all the best brunch spots because Marta, if there's one, I mean, Marta can do a million things, but if there are two things Marta can do, it is draw beautiful art that everybody will obsess over and find a good brunch spot.
You know who we are, Wallace. Of course, you're being willfully misunderstood.
That's fair.
This is the plot of a thriller. I swear. Ooh.
Ooh, intrigued.
A thriller or a romance?
No.
Only time will tell.
Thriller.
I love how you wish it was a thriller.
That's my ace coming out.
Yeah.
Which one's more horrifying, a thriller or a romance? Oh my god.
Oh my god. A romantic suspense thriller, if you will.
Okay.
Nora Roberts. Call Nora Roberts up. She is a romantic suspense thriller.
All
okay?
right. We've got about 9 minutes left. Oh my god.
Hila! You're iconic for that.
We've got about 9 minutes left, Katie.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna just give it. Okay. Okay. Bye, Anna.
Bye, Anna. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Sit in the corner.
You can kill a mood loss, but can you kill a killer? Okay. 8 minutes.
Question. Okay. 8 minutes, and then we get to leave. Oh my god. My friend's making fun of me for my dedication not being more specific than Philly when it comes to where I live. Then I realized that I would literally send anyone here my address if asked.
Yeah.
We're friends. Well, we have met Mars in person now. So we are like, I can confirm Mars has legs.
I know.
Can confirm.
I'm going to be so for real. I was going to 100% berate Mars's partner for the grilled cheese incident, but then I lost courage because I felt they came all the way to see us, and I was like, I don't want to bully this man. So I don't know if he'd be in on the date or if he thought I was just being a bitch. So I lost my courage.
There were some little allusions to it that were like, I think tasteful.
Thank
allusions
you.
to
I
it.
was just like, oh, you need to treat Mars better.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
I'm sorry, Mars. I'll defend you, but you guys had traveled so far, and I just didn't want to be mean.
I know. He's very nice. He's a very nice person to meet. Yeah, this has all been the long con. Then I realized I don't want to bully this man. Tasteful illusion. Oh my god, this is so funny. You can bully him though. That's fine. Next time.
He was so, what's the word, accommodating to the fact that it was the three of us having a gab fest and he just sitting there eating his French toast. He was so patient with us. I kept trying to ask him questions, but then I'd immediately get distracted and be like, Mars, da-da-da-da-da-da. By the way, everybody, this is another partially redacted, but Mars, Katie Ann, and now Malin and I are all cooking up something for the new year, a fun community project that I'm very excited about. And I'm going to I'm going to definitely need volunteers. So if you are a reader in general, not just a writer, but if you read, keep that in mind. I might be requesting your services for a new project in the new year. Which yesterday I was making my 25 and 2025 goal list, and now I'm realizing I need to put the execution of this project on that goal list. I'm going to do that right now.
Oh my god, so true.
Right now I currently have 29 goals, so I'm going to have to do some whittling down. But that's why I started this in October, so that way by December 31st I can have finalized my goal list.
Mars says that Jacob's a viber. He's 100% fine with just being near people instead of actually socializing. Mood. I love that. Laura says the stream has given me life. I'm so glad, Laura, because I feel sometimes I feel bad when we talk so much about stuff that people aren't a part of.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be like weirdly like not bragging, but like I don't know. Oh my god! And I wanted to save the best story for last. I gave Madison my phone number and she's like, actually just need your email. And I was looking at her.
Oh my god.
Madison's like off the grid.
Yeah.
Grayson's a reader. JC has eyeballs at you. What if you're a reader who hasn't read much recently?
Well, maybe this will get you back into. Well, Malin, you know what it is. You can decide if it's Malin is our creative director, but Malin could also participate as a volunteer as well.
We're gonna need at 16
Okay.
suggestions. There you go.
You and I can chat, Mars. Because Marta, I have a reason for this. Because I didn't really start thinking about my 24 and 2024 until Kate Kavanaugh posted a video about it. And I was like, wait, this is literally brilliant. I'm doing this. And then that was in December. And so then I felt like I spent the first week and a half of 2024 making my goal journal for it. And I loved it. And I really felt like I have done so many of the goals. And even if I haven't completed them, I have made progress on them, which is so exciting. But I would like to have my goal journal, everything done, ready to go by January 1st. And I don't want to have to dedicate a whole week to making it. So my actual goal is to have the goal list finalized by the end of November, by December 1st, really, and then make one spread in the journal for every day in December, except for like Christmas and the holidays and stuff, which would get me to close to the end of the month because it's 25. So that's why, Marta, to answer your question. And I want to give myself time to ruminate on the goals and decide if they're actually good goals for me. I don't want to be quick about it because I don't want to set myself quick goals. I want to be really intentional.
The stream has cured my cold. I've lost so much that I'm no longer sick.
Glad.
We can still feel excited, even if it's redacted. People are allowed to share their experiences that didn't include others. I feel. Thank you, Sayla.
Thanks.
Well, it's operating on academic years. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is somewhat. We will need you, Laura.
Laura, can I be so honest? Your name has already come up as
Yeah.
we were like, she's gonna be our resident horror person. So thank you.
Hey, remember Commit to Submit? We should circle back to that
We should circle back to that.
eventually.
Honestly, the four of us folks, at some point we should have a real meeting about like a calendar for the Discord. And I don't mean the calendar that Katie makes every year, but I mean like literally
Every year.
every month.
Every month.
Every month. I like literally a year calendar where we're like January is the new January, whatever we're gonna call it, and February it's this, and we don't need everything for every month, but it's just I think good to get our plans in action and just to have them figured out.
Marta's still working on 2024 goals, so I wouldn't want to plan for 2025, assuming I accomplish something and then accomplish them and then have to throw away my entire 2020 year plan because I'm behind on day one. That is, yeah, that's fair. I feel this. That's why I don't do it so early. Ooh, January.
Well, but the thing is I don't know if we're doing January this year because it seems so many people in the Discord are really into the idea of the finished manuscript by end of 31st of January. So I'm it's up to Katie because it's her event. I'm thinking that's what we'll be focusing on. Don't you think, Katie?
I think January is going to be more of a Discord only event.
Okay.
Where I'm not probably going to make any
content
like videos. I'll make merch. LOL. I'll make stickers and stuff and do that stuff. And I may do some streams and stuff, but I'm actually considering not stressing. Well, I'm considering not stressing out about my YouTube channel and not posting about my, that is November.
Katie just told me yesterday that she thinks she's done with YouTube.
So it's a Discord only event, but you're doing all this other stuff.
Well, it's like I'm not going to be posting on YouTube. I'm not going to make like a dedicated stream thing. If I'm doing streams, I'm going to be doing it on this channel here, and I'll be running sprints in the Discord, and it's going to be very Discord heavy. Whereas before, I feel like I was so trying to split between the two, and it's actually I think I'm going to call it Janu Write-a-thon instead of Janu Rimo to phase out the Rimo part of it because that is what is attached to the Nano stuff, which I am just we can that's a whole different discussion, but basically I am no longer participating in anything NaNoWriMo related, and so I would prefer not to have, and it's just me again. I love this. So I'd prefer to do Janu Write-a-thon or something along those lines. Separate internet personas. Janu writing no sleepy. Exactly. But yeah, I'll be doing something. I'll definitely have the spreadsheet, and I will definitely do the Discord stuff. I'll be doing sprints in the Discord. I always said, I've said this before, so this is not new information, but I've always said that the reason that I started my YouTube channel all the way back in 2020 is because I was lonely and needed friends and I needed a community, and I have built that. And so for several years now.
Now you're going to abandon us.
No. My community is not really on my YouTube channel. It is here on Troublemakers. It is here on the Discord. It is in my Instagram DMs. Like, it is, I've gotten what I wanted out of it. And making YouTube videos genuinely takes so much time and energy. And I have, gotten to a point where my job is no longer YouTuber, influencer, writer. Should be what I would want for myself is writer, is author. Novelist. And I still know that I need a novelist. I still want to have the community. I still want to have my social medias, but the amount of time that it takes me to do YouTube content is an incredible amount of time. And so I need to just step back from it because honestly, not putting up videos and being like, oh, I need to, make my videos. I need to get back on a schedule is just really even stressing me out. And I just need to, I haven't posted a video since I posted that I have I have a book deal. But anyway, it's not dead. It's not gone. I'm not going to delete my channel. Do not worry. All of my content will remain up because I'm the kind of person, I've had a favorite YouTuber who have just vanished off the internet and took all their content down. And I will not do that. All of my content will still be up on my YouTube channel. It's just for right now, I am taking an indefinite hiatus. And if I want to make a video, I will make a video. I am not doing a grape. All my content will stay up. But I just, yeah, it is so much easier to do.
Hey, why are we
TikTok
picking on
videos.
Grape? We should be picking on Miranda too.
Miranda is also one who's done it. And there was other YouTubers. Yeah, my favorite. Oh my God.
Mars, shut up! You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah, I think I might still do this. I might, because I feel I've been on YouTube. It'll be 5 years in May that I'll be up. Have been on YouTube, and basically it'll be my last anniversary before I become a published author. So I might do something for that. But yeah, the weekly vlogs, the stuff like that. Obviously, I still have a writing experiment that I'm going to be doing at some point, like that I would like to continue in the future, but I just don't have the time right now. You know, I just don't have the time and energy to do it. And yeah, so I'll be. Oh my God. So long as the cringe video stays live, we're good. Oh no. Oh my God. It was Devasia and Sarah Sutton who were my introduction to AuthorTube and the reason why I started making videos.
Devasia, look at the cultural impact you had. You gave us Mars. You gave us MG Ellison.
It's true. You did. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Do you like Bananas? I'm pretty sure who sometimes makes YouTube videos. Yeah, like I'm not saying I'm never going to put up another YouTube video. I'm just saying that I am not. If I want to put up a YouTube video, I will, but I have no intention to put up videos right now. Like I don't have, like, I have I have a Notion page full of ideas. Those are just not going to happen right now. And like, if I come back in a couple of years and I'm like, you know, I want to make those videos, sure.
Can I do a hot take? And I am a little afraid that by me saying this,
I'll spite you.
You know what? I'm going to write something down and I'm going to put it in an envelope.
Okay.
Damn, okay.
And then
I want to know.
Nope, because I think just by me saying it out loud could affect the outcome.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I have a prediction.
Okay. Is it
Wow, I'm very interested in this now.
yeah.
Is there a ghost in your doorway, Wallace? What?
What?
What do you
Mama,
mean?
a girl behind you. What do you mean? What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? It's my chair.
Oh, maybe. I'm speaking it for read what you have written. Stella, share the classic.
Estelle, I'll tell you.
I want to know. Is it something like that? Is it something like that? I will be back at YouTube in like 6 months or something.
Katie, I think you should still make your like trad pub progress videos.
All right, I have the
Yeah.
piece of paper. I have the piece of paper prediction. This is the envelope it's going into. Oh, I'm gonna date it. I'm gonna date this so we can know. It's the
And then write some context on the front too.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm writing the date here. So in future we can. Oh shit, it's not coming up. There you go. You see
There
it?
you go. Yeah. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Can you see it? Can you see it? All right. All right. Envelope is sealed. I'm gonna put Katie prediction.
Okay.
And I'm going to carry this with me. I'm taking this to Colorado. Or I can give this to Estelle, and Estelle
Yeah.
can be the keeper of it.
Oh my God. This is so funny. We're nosy. Being a private story. I'm being bullied. I'm being
I love
bullied.
that. I love that.
Speaking of bullying, can I tell the Tone story?
Yes, because when you were just saying your whole thing about YouTube and I was looking at you like this, I was like,
Yeah, I felt
Katie,
it.
I was like, Katie, I'm being rose gold right now.
Literally. So can I tell the story? Because it's literally one of the funniest things that happened.
Did we
And
not
everyone
tell
will
it
know again.
already? I thought we told it
No.
on
Did we?
stream. Yeah, because I came on to stream after that day and I think I
Oh.
told it.
Did I tell the Tone story, everyone?
The tone and the way that Estelle read me my rights.
Yes.
Yes, I told that story on stream. Okay,
Well, Marta hasn't heard. Okay, so it's
Marta.
a short story. Okay, luckily, so I got Wallace this necklace that is I love this. Last week? Tell it again. Sorry, I don't remember it. Obsessed with all of you. Okay, so it was Tuesday, the day of the release. And I got Wallace this necklace that is a moonstone, and it is surrounded, and it has this like beautiful like filigree around it, and it's based off of the one that's in Adasm. If you've read Adasm, Celeste gives Kate for her birthday a moonstone that is magical. Mine that I got her is sadly not magical. Can you believe Etsy didn't have a magically changing magic stone? Terrible service. Anyway, so I gave it to Wallace, and it is on a rose gold chain. And so Wallace puts it on. She goes over to the mirror and she's looking at it. She's like, oh my God, rose gold. It's my favorite tone. Like the tone really, it's like really good on my skin. I love it. It's my favorite tone. And her sister Estelle, without missing a beat, looks at her and goes, I think judgmental is your favorite tone. Didn't miss a beat. And then Wallace goes, on my release day?
Yes, on my release day. And that became the bit of the day. Anytime anybody did anything to me that was slightly teasy or slightly rude, I'd be like, on my release day. And then the next day, because it was the launch party, I was like, on my launch day. And then the next day was on the day after my launch day. It was such a good bit. It was such a good bit.
Unfortunately, did not ruin the door. I know, sweetie. I know you're so hungry. I know, buddy.
My judgment, though, I will always say, my judgment is never about like how people, like the lifestyles they choose to live. It is my judgment is
except for me.
No, my judgment is always giving the only two people you're disappointing is me and yourself. Because I typically judge people when I feel they are not being the best version of themselves that I know they want to be.
Okay. I love this. That's a great bit.
It was a great bit.
We beat that bit to the ground.
And speaking of bits, this little bit has come to an end.
Hi and goodbye, Caitlin. I'm
Hi,
sorry.
Caitlin.
It's giving. I'm not one to gossip, but we're gonna move on.
Wow.
During her release month.
Triggered. Anyway.
That's something city, Anyway, okay. Does anyone else have anything to say? Anything to say for yourselves? We'll be back to actually next week. Accountability. You're being held accountable next week.
You've been held accountable.
Dun, dun.
And next week will be the day before Halloween. I will not be present. I'm so sorry.
You know what? Hold on.
Oh,
please.
Shame. I'll just do it. Shame. There you go.
Shame.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
I'm sorry. The flash of her. I was that took me out. Oh my God. All right, thanks to everybody for coming today. Sorry we only did one sprint, but honestly, I felt like this was a great postmortem of the book tour. Katie, what do you think?
It was lovely. I had a great time.
Yeah.
I love not getting stuff done. I love chatting. I love chatting with you. And
thanks everybody for your questions, and thank you to everybody who came to see the tour. Like, I cannot explain to you the way that you made my whole life by doing that. So thank you so much. It was incredible. And thank you to everybody, even if you didn't come to the book tour, thank you to everybody who's been hyping up A Dark and Secret Magic at their libraries or with their family and friends. I can't put into words what that means to me. This community means so much to me. It would mean so much to me even if you hadn't done any of that. But I felt so honored that all of you guys just had my back this month. I really appreciated it. So thank you guys so much.
We love you all. I love how everyone seems to have loved this stream. I love it. I'm so glad.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Fall outro.
Oh my God. When did this arrive?
Let's ball.
Oh, okay. Ew, I like it.